All right, everybody, I am fired up about this one, so I am here early and I am ready to go. Let's say hello to the chat. O'Connell, hello. Chad, welcome in. Teresa Scawara, hello, Teresa. Great to see you. Doug, my number one guy there on sports. Thank you, Doug. Doing a great job. You and Mandy, man, you're killing it. Appreciate you. Fans of Green Bay Packers, hello. Miss Bernfeld, she did great on stats today. Debbie, thank you for being here. Miss Regina Erie, hello. Disney Bakers sending over raid. I hope not the raid stuff that kills bugs. Jonathan Chong, hello. Okay, I picked the Ravens because too many people in Toronto follow the Bills. Good deal. Francisco, hello. Welcome in. We are early, but I'm ready. There's been some great football games today. I am just fired up. Orioles have been playing well lately. We had a great Triple C show. Wow, killed it. Love seeing Tajina Erie in here. How are you, Tajina? Great to see you. Ralston Found, I have a parlay. Lamar Jackson, anytime TD, Josh Allen, Derrick Henry. Oh, you got a big one there. Well, good luck to you with all that. Miss Julie McCowan, hello. She says, go Bills. Welcome in to all the Bills fans. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get our Sunday Night Football logo up there. How about that? Sunday Night Football logo up there. Sean Garlington, hello. I picked the Ravens to win over the Bills. Good luck to you, Sean. Hit that subscribe if you're new. We're going to have a good time here today. Glad you're here. Our partner channels, Zippity Doo Doug, Disney Baker, both in here, both great people. Work hard on their channels. We appreciate them. Pete, you call games better than guys on TV. Thank you, Regina. That means a lot. That means a lot. I don't have any bingo for you to come play with me, so I'll just tell you bingo. Congratulations. This is a great time to play up there. Great time to play up there. It's not freezing, 30 below, and snow everywhere. Sean is your nephew. Okay, nice to meet you, Sean. You have an amazing uncle. I love him dearly. Hit that follow, Sean. Hang out with us anytime. William, hello. Welcome in. Orchard Park weather, 59 degrees. That's beautiful football weather. We'll try to get up to 575. We can get 12 more subscribers tonight. I'd be ecstatic. There's Tamia. Hello, Miss Parker. Good to see you. There's Mr. Thibodeau. The Incredidos are in the house. Welcome in. Yeah, I saw Suzanne did. She was flashing a lot of cash there. I wasn't sure if she won bingo or saw her pimp. Does anybody know what that movie is? Tell me what movie it is. When somebody says, hey, I saw my pimp today. Got to pick out the movie. They play a lot of bingo, Suzanne and Carlos. They're good people. Good for her. I'm very happy for them. Very happy for them. Oh, we got to take it out. We're not doing a Disney stream. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Stream elements. You're yelling out the wrong stuff. I'm waiting on some food to get here. I am starving. Paradise. I've been going all day. Always have palm trees. All right, stream elements is fixed, everybody. Fletch, yes, Cakes, you got it. That's great. That's great. Fletch is the movie. I didn't think anybody would get that. Saw Maryland football one. Cool. Customer service. Yeah, we're all praying for Ross Baker. He's a good dude. We're hoping that God puts him in the path of some really good opportunity. Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico. Get more with Geico. Fair, and it isn't your fault. But with Epcos, people with moderate to severe eczema can have real results, like skin that's still more clear at 1 year. Don't use if you're allergic to Epcos. Allergic reactions can occur. They can. Warning syndrome in the house. What's up, Warning? How you doing? Worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Epcos. Before starting Epcos, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. Ask your doctor about once monthly Epcos. Any of our moderators that are in here, I would ask you to go into the chat. Please give us a hand. Let them know what you're doing. Everybody knows our new process that we're trying to work with. That's just for the moderators. that are moderating in here. Appreciate your help. We still need an item taken care of. Lila Rose, hello, welcome in. Great to see you. I am ready to roll. Hey, you guys want to see one of my favorite bumpers? This is my favorite bumper on my channel right now.
Hi, you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and I'm Chris, the Disney Baker. Pete's on a break, and he'll be right back.
Oh, it takes you so damn long to do a bumper.
Oh, Amber's home. Sullivan, mommy's home. That's great. I love that one. All right, minutes away from game time. Amber's back home, which is nice, so Sullivan will be happy. I've been on Sullivan duty for a while. I absolutely love that bumper. That is. Oh, I need to make myself laugh again.
Hi, you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and I'm Chris, the Disney Baker. Pete's on a break, and he'll be right back.
Oh, it takes you so damn long to do a bumper.
The look on Baker's face is priceless. Nice. I love Fletch. It's one of my. I love that movie. Corby Sinclair, hello. Welcome in.
What do you respect about this Bills defense? Oh, they're a great all-around team on all three phases. They play hard. You know, it's always a battle we go against these guys. I've been battling against these guys since I've been in the league, so they're always a hard team. But look for a great battle tonight.
We are minutes away from kicking this thing off.
Against them, he rushed for 199 yards. He's like,
besides Ray Lewis and Ed Reed, who are your favorite Ravens? Jonathan Ogden.
With the QBs that were just swapping places.
God, you could go to some of the corners if you wanted. I mean, obviously Ray Lewis is my favorite, but those are tough. There's a bunch. We've had some great running backs. Wide receiver has not been our forte, that's for sure. I'd probably go with Ogden as my next one. Saragusa. They were good ones.
4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Justin Fields, 3 total touchdowns, and 0 turnovers. Rodgers, obviously, with the victory.
Can't believe Steelers pulled it out. That was a close game with the Jets.
The Aaron Rodgers we saw in the Jets uniform and the Aaron Rodgers that we got to see in Week 1 in the Steelers.
Flacco was not a playmaker. Flacco was okay as a quarterback. He was decent. He wasn't superstar. You asked, favorite. He's not one of my favorites. He was he did the job. He did, just like our previous quarterback before that. Both our Super Bowl quarterbacks just did the job. They did the basics to get the team through. And that's good. They weren't elite. Sunday night main event. Am I ready? I am ready. I don't know where Amber is. I thought Amber was coming in. I am ready. Our screen will change at the start of the game, everybody. Screen will change at the start of the game.
And you like what you saw from Justin Fields?
I really did. I like everything I saw.
Doc, do you have to use the whole hand? That's another good line from Fletch. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Sunday Night Football song as well. Let's see who everybody's picking. 54% of America is on Buffalo. Well, everybody on the cast is almost on the Ravens. It's going to be interesting.
And see why they're making their picks, guys.
Yeah, that's heavy on the road team. The deciding factor of the game tonight is one.
Wonder how much purple will be in those stands tonight. Hey, Quilak, welcome in. Oh, Lord, let me fix that, guys. I'm fixing that right now.
Are going to be the key to this game. Which running back can really take the pressure off his quarterback? And I think that'll be Derrick Henry.
All right, now back to you guys.
You can make a compelling argument that the Ravens are stronger and certainly healthier than the Bills right now. It's Martin Levy's 100th birthday, and you have to go up there, the Highmark Stadium in Buffalo, in there last year, and that route right there.
All right, here we go. Now that's fixed. You guys are good to go.
Too much size and too much speed, especially in that Baltimore offense. Buffalo has injuries at all the role positions.
They're getting ready to do the national anthem here, everybody.
So now you got Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. You can't deal with them. That's a tough throw.
Mayor, hey Mike, how you doing? Walt, Mouse Talk, hello.
Listen, the road to Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara begins tonight for the.
Welcome in, friends. Mouse Talk, another one of our partner channels as well. Great hanging out with Walt yesterday doing the Orioles game.
We'll see you at halftime.
All right, we're getting ready to get some Carrie Underwood, some national anthem. Eric, welcome in. Eric Woodward, good to see you.
Spanish language audio provided by Telemundo Deportes. Or watch tonight's game in Spanish on Universo.
Watch it on Spanish on Universo. I'll pass. I'll watch it on American. USA. I wouldn't be able to understand what the announcers were saying if I watched it on Universo. Sunday's been pretty good, Mayor. We had a great Triple C show. Had a nice stream earlier with the Giants and the Commandos, and now I'm here with you good people. Hopefully we'll get a nice share out from YouTube tonight. That would help. Worst you can do is +5 for the day. Well, you're plus. That's all that matters. Okay. Are you happy now?
With Choice One checking, you can get some great.
I got food coming in a minute or two. So you could grab it, just bring it in. Yeah. Heading to us now. They are right there. So 5 minutes away.
Oh, tick pick. I thought you said.
Tick pick. You didn't say the other thing. You don't want to say that. Yeah, they didn't. Their offense did not look like they even had one. They.
For 6 full-size passions. The Lexus TX.
Let me make sure that I am all caught up here.
A car that doesn't elevate
Exit.
everyone's experience. It's a car that stops short of amazing.
In Greater Baltimore, there are 2 great choices.
All right, I'm all caught up on both fronts. O'Connell, what's up? Welcome in.
Lexus and Owings Mills. Both offer a superb new and pre-owned Lexus selection, including the Lexus RX, NX, TX, and GX models. Come take advantage of below-market financing, special lease.
Good to see you, O'Connell.
To make the Lexus you want truly affordable from your Baltimore area Lexus dealers. Len Stoller Lexus in Owings Mills and Lexus of Towson.
Watch Jerry Sandusky on WBAL TV 11.
The Sunday Night Anthem is presented by Geico. Get more with Geico.
It's season 20 of Sunday Night Football.
Here we go, Carrie. Matt, what's up? That's something that you say. I'm waiting all day for Sunday night. Hoping I'm waiting all day for Sunday. For Sunday. Yes, we are. Thank you, Miss Underwood. It is Sunday Night Football right here on the channel. Kickoff time, 8:20, 6 minutes away. This is the last season opener for this stadium.
MVP, Josh Allen. Facing two-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. And the AFC North champion Baltimore Ravens, a blockbuster start to season 20 of Sunday Night Football on NBC. I have one thing to happen to say. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark down in the field. What a great time of quarterback play in the league. And Chris, if you're talking about the best in the league, you've
Roger Shoe, hello, buddy. Welcome in.
the MVP voting last year. Two electrifying players, no doubt. Josh
Been waiting all day for this one. Tops off the night.
live in Baltimore, and then they still can't believe Lamar Jackson didn't win it. With 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and 915 yards rushing. This is an excellent rivalry between two great quarterbacks. Saw it a couple of times last year. Baltimore won at home on a Sunday night, but Buffalo won the playoff game here. Given all that, what are you looking for tonight? You know, we're going to talk about turnovers because these two teams ranked first and third in fewest turnovers. But the Ravens turned it over 3 times in that playoff game. Think about it. They never punted, and they lost. There's still a lot of emotion out there.
There's a ton of emotion out here ready to go. Thank you.
Who are the favorites to get to the Super Bowl? 1,
Huh?
2.
Yeah, if you can pop it open. Ready to rock. Hello, Sullivan. Hello.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, you can take it out here. At least take the burger out and leave the fries in the bag. I'll eat them. Donovan wants something. Donovan. There you go. You got something.
Sunday Night Football is brought to
Yes, hit that like up. Help us out there.
you in the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
I'm glad you're here with us, hanging out.
What is it that makes an SUV extraordinary? Well, hang on, Parker. What are you doing?
Is it the capability to walk next
I haven't been to the current Bills one. Well, you're going to get that new stadium coming up. Just not that long. Next year, I guess.
lovable pets it feels comfortable?
Who doesn't love dogs?
What about putting safety first?
Okay, that's smart.
Gotta love warm French fries. I'll take it.
Well, it's got to be the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
Thursday Night Football on Prime is back. It's on. Thursday Night Football returns.
Thursday Night Football starts up this week. Can't wait.
Kicks off at
Lambeau Field. Packers. That's going to be something. Packers and Commanders. We will be doing that.
Are you here for Tracy?
We're here for everyone. Limo and I help people save hundreds by customizing car insurance.
There's Doug's commercial.
Not leave.
Yeah, most NFL games are expensive. No doubt. I agree with you there.
At your service. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. It's the DraftKings Week 1 Sunday Night Football preview. Baltimore heads to Buffalo.
What's up, Badger Backer? Good to see you. Congrats on your team winning today.
Aspirations with these two squads. 2 MVP quarterbacks.
Congrats, congrats, congrats.
And 1 clear goal for each drive.
Holy Nata. Ravens Hall of Famer for them. Hanoli Nata.
Plus $200 off Sunday tickets from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download the app and use the promo code when you sign up.
Well, we're getting the bots in already.
NFL Kickoff Weekend is presented by NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Watch every game, every Sunday.
Here we go. Here we go.
Place.
Our screen will change at kickoff. Our screen will change at kickoff. Winter Olympics are coming too. Forgot about that. Won't be long till we're dealing with that. Nice. That's cool, Corby. Eli, hello. Welcome in.
Sports, celebrating its 20th season of Sunday Night Football.
Eli, they got outplayed today.
Presentation of the National
They just got outplayed flat out. Freedom Alley, what's up?
These places. Saturday Night Live.
Welcome to the Meadowlands where brotherly love will be put on hold.
They're doing an opening for Manny's.
Here it is. Another football season. Another chapter of Manning family history. I know you love this stuff. Marsh, it was the first game in the NBC Sunday Night Football history 20 seasons ago. It was me, your Uncle Eli, brother versus brother, with the whole country watching.
Ryan Rowe, what's up, buddy?
Uncle E. Guys didn't even watch that Colts Giants game again. Every year. Gotta go.
Sean, welcome in, Sean Garlington.
Am I right? Oh, okay. I get it. You don't want to hear about the old days. You're only interested in 2 MVPs.
Lamar Jackson taking on Allen and the entire Buffalo Bills franchise. This is going to be something tonight, man. I can't wait.
2 decades of quarterback evolution.
Can't wait.
Lamar Jackson kicking off the 20th season of Sunday Night Football.
Plymouth Rock. Hey, Tim. How you doing, buddy?
Get in trouble with ESPN for this?
No, this is just you and me here. It's not like we're recording a promo or anything.
Here we go.
Well, the Manning brothers got us started, so father and son kickoff season.
Got barbecued wings. Oh, and blue cheese. That sounds good, O'Connell. That sounds good.
Spoke with Melissa Stark a short time ago.
We're minutes away. I can see him out on the field talking.
When you look ahead to this season, where can you personally improve?
It's a new season. Everybody's 0-0. Just got to find a way to protect the ball. Score touchdowns, try to help my team win games.
Tonight, a rematch of the divisional playoff game against the Ravens. They said they weren't revenge. What are you expecting?
It's the most important one because it's the next one. That's all it is to us. It's game one.
Final home opener in this stadium. You told us you love these fans, and Buffalo has become a second home. What is it about this fan base that motivates you?
I just think the hope, the joy, the energy every year.
They do have a ton of energy in Buffalo.
As high as it can be, and we just want to play well in front of them.
Josh, have fun tonight.
Josh Allen ready to roll for Sean McDermott, season 9. Here in Buffalo's taking the Bills to the playoffs.
All right, who's getting the ball first?
Opposite side, John Harbaugh, second to Mike Tomlin in tenure. His 18th season with the Ravens, highlighted by winning Super Bowl 47. His team won the toss. He's going to defer as we have.
Oh, we're going to defer. Bill's getting the ball first. Our screen's going to change as soon as the kickoff happens. I would love to have some wings. Are good. I did some fries. I needed something in me.
Like Andre Reed.
Andre Reed out there getting the crowd fired up.
Right here, right now, with a chicken wing around your neck.
I believe you, Corby. Phil Collins, hello. Nathaniel, hello.
Justin Tucker ready for his NFL debut.
We got to wait for this commercial to go away.
He's back along with Ty Johnson. It is late October.
Here we go. Raven season starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're off and going. Here's the kick. They're going to take it at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Big run. 35, 40 out to midfield. Big return all the way out to midfield. What a return. Great field position for the Bills to start with. Here we go.
University of Tennessee last year, Boise State. Keon Coleman, opposite captain. Dalton Kincaid, Vanderbilt Elementary. Keon Dawkins, Florida Chanel University.
David Edwards, Wisconsin. Conor McGovern, Penn State. Osiris Torrance, St. Helena.
Allen, shotgun formation to start. Single back set next to him is Cook.
Entire season for Buffalo last year, this offense was second in points to Detroit.
Look at the throw. Press underneath. Caught. Gain of about 7. And we already got some pushing and shoving going on.
But it's a pickup of 7.
Pickup of 7, 2nd and 3.
Josh Allen, as Chris mentioned at the top, MVP of the league last year with a
Josh Allen, the MVP of the league last year.
taking the Bills to the AFC title game for the second time. He is always there for this team.
If you're brand new, hit that subscribe. Say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. 2nd down and 2. They're going to give him 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Handoff, Cook. 1st down. I believe he got it. Inside the 40. First.
Contract extension.
And we talk a lot about Derrick Henry, but James Cook with the exact same number of rushing touchdowns a season ago with 16, tied Jahmyr Gibbs and Henry as well. So they can throw it, and they certainly can run it behind this tremendous offensive line.
The 14 might be nosy after finding the Bills in preseason.
1st down and 10. Wide receiver in motion. Fakes the handoff. Allen's going to run it himself. He gets about 3, maybe 4. We're getting all botted up tonight. That doesn't surprise me. Pringle. Hello, Pringle. Welcome in.
Georgia. Trent Simpson. Clemson. Kyle Van Noy. Oak University. Nate Wiggins. Clemson.
Nate Wiggins.
Kyle Hamilton. Notre Dame. Malachi Starks. Georgia. A little bit. I was here. Emo State. Nigeria.
Oh, I hit Netflix by accident. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Allen looking down the middle. Got a man. Incomplete. Almost picked off and intercepted. Should have been intercepted. He overthrew his receiver. Wow.
Josh may be just a little jacked up. Going to get the route.
That should have been picked off.
Really a relatively easy throw for him. Just missed it a little high and almost cost him a pick. And you can imagine, first game out, the raw emotion of playing against this team again. They picked up right where they did from the playoffs. Everybody's a little jumpy.
Speaking of which, one thing that the BK move.
We got a whistle. Offsides defense.
Carl Johnson, the line judge, is talking to John Hussey.
Mitchell's on the fraction. Defense. Number 92.
That's 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 2. That hurts.
Last year, now it's 3rd and short.
3rd and 2.
To that neutral zone, then you are allowed to flinch at that point.
So now 3rd and 1, 2.
Hits the back. That's a big play. 1st down. Buffalo. All the way to the 15-yard line.
One thing you want to do with the Ravens defense is get them.
That was a wheel route to the running back.
Run away, a little quick toss the other way. And the other thing it does, Mike, is it really slows this pass rush down. You get a lot of what Lamar does to you on the offensive side as well, which is a lot of linemen pulling and crossing.
1st down and 10 from the 14. Shotgun formation. Johnson in motion, running back. Fakes the handoff, going to throw. Goes to the running back screen. And that is stopped in the backfield for a loss of a yard. Nice job by the Ravens on that.
The play to no gain.
So anytime you're playing these guys, you're going to see these offensive linemen moving a lot. And you think back to the Tom Brady days and all the different things where they would pull one way and then throw back to Gronk across on the other side. Those kinds of plays early in the ball game.
2nd down and 11.
And it just gets you back on your heels.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Across the middle. Touchdown. Buffalo. Dalton Kincaid.
Clap your hands!
There was a whole lot of home baby on that one. Kincaid sipped it in front of the safeties, right behind the linebackers, and it was almost as if Josh Allen on that drive.
Wow. What a pass.
That was dynamic. It was on time.
Field goal, extra point is up and good. 7-0. Bills.
The extra point. What is it? Home day on that? First one of the year. Contains the touchdown. 2-0. Buffalo.
Lila Rose hitting us up for $69.99 Canadian. Thank you, Lila. Everybody give Lila some love. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Never gave up. I had people who believed in me. I'm partnering with SoFi because they believe in their.
That is amazing. What a drive. Yes, Mayor, you're right.
Invest and earn to achieve that. Because when you have a team that believes, no dream is a long shot. So
let's see what the Ravens can do on their first run.
The new crafted flats from Pizza Hut. 5 handcrafted recipes with more toppings, all for you. There's no reason not to get one or try all 5. New crafted flats are just $5 each till 5 p.m. and available till close. Only from Pizza Hut.
In life and in business, help yourself and move. But at Extension, we say game on.
Thank you for that information, Pat. Bob, welcome in. Sorry about that. When you're doing 4 streams a day, you got to take a quick stop to get something to eat real quick. Sorry. All right. Thank you again to Lila Rose for blessing the channel. Myself, Preston, I appreciate you so much. Welcome into Bob Granelli. Ravens get the ball for the first time here. See what happens. Tennessee Bear. Hey, Tim, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Hope life is good for you. That's a Hall of Famer in our community, everybody.
Hyundai, welcome to more the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. And by Best Buy, imagine that. The paths of these 2 quarterbacks from California and Florida on through their college days to the same draft class to MVP awards. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, here they are. Head-to-head yet again.
All right, Ravens getting the ball. Need a good return on the kickoff here.
Lamar's going to do the same thing. Well, at least he's thinking the same thing on that sideline. That drive started at the midfield mark because of a 41-yard kickoff return. And thus far, through week 1, with the adjustment, and a lot of folks anticipate
they're doing the same chants we do at Art Stadium.
Plenty more. 3 of every 4 kickoffs returned so far in week 1.
All right, let's see if we can get this kickoff return to a good area.
Matt Prater to kick it off for Buffalo.
Short kick. Here we go at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, out to the 31. They're going to start right there. We hope you get back, Tennessee Bear. Here we go. Here we go.
Mark Andrews, Oklahoma. Ronnie Stanley, Notre Dame. Andrew Voorhees, USC. Tyler Linderbaum, Iowa. Denny Leonard, Minnesota. Roger Rosengarten, University of Washington.
A couple of significant names, especially tight end.
Under center, single back set. Hand it off first. Big run. Derrick Henry for 5. Fletch is a great movie.
Baltimore jumping into no huddle.
Baltimore going no huddle right out of it. Shotgun handoff again. Henry. Gain of about 3. 3rd down and about 3 coming up.
Jackson, when you look at the stats, and Chris mentioned the top, very easily could have won his 3rd MVP last year. And it's not just the 41 and 4, it's the other numbers too. And what's odd is he was the first team all-pro quarterback ahead of Josh Allen. Yet the same 50 voters voted Allen the MVP, Jackson 2nd. That's old. Little motivation.
Shotgun formation, single back set. Ravens 3rd and 3.
Everybody up for the Buffalo Bills on defense. They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
Shotgun, go to throw, dumps it. Hill, first down, Ravens.
First down.
Holds the first down. Benford is the play over there for Buffalo. He is their number one corner who's slow to get up after that hit.
They don't need
First down, Ravens.
a lot of corners out here. Dorian Strong, a rookie, is going to start opposite that, but Tre'Davious White can't play. Maxwell Harrison, their number one draft pick, can't play in this one. So
First and 10, Lamar, shotgun. Look at the throw. Lamar underneath, caught. Goes to Mark Andrews, gain of about 6, second down and 4. They're going to mark it 5, second and 5. Everybody make sure you're watching live and on time. Make sure that button is red. YouTube just moved me back on my TV here, so I could see that we were behind.
His entire life, that'll be with him. You just have to learn to play with it and move on. That's all you can do.
Handoff, off tackle, Henry. Just ran through 2 people. Third down and 3 coming up.
Henry, 31 years old.
Henry doesn't usually get big runs early. He runs you over, then late in the game, he gets the big ones.
I mean, it's unbelievable to put up those numbers and say anybody overshadowed you, especially when you're...
Third down and 3 coming up again. Third and 3. Ravens need to connect again. Just shy of midfield. Lamar, shotgun. Handoff, Hill. Lamar keeps it. He's going to run it. He's got the first down and more. Inside the 40 and tackled there. Lamar.
And a dozen yards for Lamar. And a first down for Baltimore.
Run pass option. And Lamar takes it for the first down.
Once he took that step down inside, Lamar knew exactly what he was going to do. But I think with both of these quarterbacks, when you're talking about red zone, when you're talking about short yardage, stop.
First down and 10, Baltimore. Ball marked at the 41 of the Bills. Man in motion. Play action. Lamar looking to throw. Nobody there. Goes underneath. Caught. First down and more. He's got Henry on the first down, Ravens. First down. Moving the ball.
A lot this week about the growth of Lamar Jackson. Watch him. He wants to go right there. Didn't like it. Knew immediately where his check down was. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago, he takes off and runs with that football. That is not...
First down and 10. First and 10.
That's what he wants to be, and he's very good at it. We'll give you a few numbers before the night's up.
Ball marked at the 28. Handoff. Hill. Small gain, 2 yards. Alex Miller, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. If anybody's brand new in here tonight, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Bills fans, Ravens fans, other, come on in and say hello.
A new addition to this defense. First time he's ever played a game without a lightning bolt on the side of his head. Chargers hold.
Plymouth Rock, Tina's going to reach out to you for me about something. Be on the lookout for a note from Tina. Second down and 8. Second and 8.
Slow this running game down.
Shotgun formation, single back set. Flowers in motion. Pressure coming. Lamar about to go down. We got flags down in the secondary. Lamar goes down, but flags down in the secondary. Looks like it's going to be on the secondary in Buffalo. Ravens may get a first down out of this. Let's see. Let's see. Holding. Buffalo. First down and 10. Ravens. The rookie corner was holding Flowers. You can't put your hand on Flowers. Don't touch my Flowers. Good Lord. He knocked his mouthpiece out, Corby Sinclair. What are you doing up there? Smacked him in the nuts right there. Bam! Right in the head. Howden came right out. Right in the mush. Bam. First and 10. They're running out of time. They got it off. Oh, they got lucky. About to get killed. Lamar running for his life. Throws on the run. Oh, my God. He threw it away. Buffalo was all over him on that. All over him.
Just like they did in the playoff win, the Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
Coming back to their man.
That was great defense by the Bills. They sent the house.
Sitting back in that first game and watching Derrick Henry run up and down the field. So here you have Lamar Jackson unafraid to make changes at the line of scrimmage. That's a new aspect of this offense now that hasn't been in years past.
We'll get into it as the night goes on.
Second down and 10 from the 22. Second and 10. Flowers in motion. Hand off to Flowers. He's loose. Whoop. Look out. Gain of 8. 3rd and 2 coming up. 3rd and 2. Pringle likes Lamar. Badger backers in the house. Got to meet him down in Disney one time. That was awesome.
Toughest loss for the Ravens before the playoffs.
3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3. That stadium is loud, everybody. I can feel it here in Maryland. Those Buffalo fans are amazing fans. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. He's trying to draw them, and he did. Up, they got Baltimore to flinch. 5 yards against the Ravens. 3rd and 8 now. Ravens flinched before Buffalo moved.
Second-year tackle.
Got a lot going on. The crowd's going crazy.
This crowd is going crazy.
The Bills showing blitzes. You know,
Rookie tackle moved.
It's a big game.
This feels like a playoff game. It's game 1 of the season. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Flowers in motion. Lamar calling for the ball. Shotgun. Got time. Running for his life. Can't get him sacked. All the way back at the 4:38, he got sacked. Big play by the Buffalo defense.
That may be one of the best sacks I've seen in a long time against Lamar Jackson. Watch him just wiggle his way through here. And even when he got to Lamar, this is usually not over. Pushes his way back. You got to make that tackle off the stiff arm.
Great job. They got through the line on that time. Not good line work by the Ravens. This is a long field goal. 52-yarder. Hope he buries it.
First NFL kick for 52 yards.
Boom! And it is good!
His first
Wow. 7-3 game, everybody.
For Baltimore.
I know I got loop on a couple teams. I think the NFL set this up on purpose. First week filled with potential playoff games. You got to love it. You got to love it. The energy is fantastic.
Absurd obstacles.
Stairs? How practical.
Okay, what if I throw a little mud around?
Yeah, that's a classic. Oh, now what?
Is he being stylish and techy enough? Hey, no. Yes. No. Doesn't need to be.
Might be able to pull it out.
I have no idea what these
Oh, get that off my screen.
Or is it about how many lovable pets it feels comfortable?
All right, we'll be right back in just a second.
What about putting safety first?
Hey everyone, it's Walt from Mouse Talk. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and Pete's going to be back in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere.
Unless you want to.
He said he was going to pay us for this, right? Okay.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
Verizon's got you covered.
7-3 game here, 3:38 in the first. Pops, welcome in. Great to see you.
Out-of-market game every Sunday afternoon. That's up to $480.
Great to see you.
Only on Verizon.
See you Sunday.
Lowe's knows tackling projects now means you can football Sunday.
He needs stuff this ground game.
Well, we can measure and measure. Lowe's can measure and install it for you.
You can't measure passion, right, Jim? Stop trying to work the crew. This is Jim, one of the greats, and handsome.
How about the new Ultimate Trio? Choose 3 apps, 3 songs.
I need to get a little bit more on him to get it.
Combinations for only $14.99.
Now that's a heck of an option for me.
Applebee's new.
Hope everybody's having a good time here with us. If you liking what we're doing, tell a friend, get them over here with us hanging out. We would really appreciate it.
Yo, now. You can see the underwear I'm wearing.
Quais, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Hyundai. Welcome to more in the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. Started playing Buffalo Bills football here in 1973. It's the final season in this Highmark Stadium. That will be the name of the new one, right across the parking lot. More on that a bit later on, but that is an extra.
Here comes the kick. Bills getting the ball.
Involved fan bases in the league.
At the 5, 10, 15, 20, at the 25, and tackled at the 30, 32, still going. Johnson out to the 35. Nice return. Ravens special teams need to step up. Need to step up.
Chris, we had a chance to visit with Josh, who got up here on Friday after the Thursday night opener in Philadelphia. And it's just been fun to watch the progress of Josh Allen. From when he came in wild, throwing the ball around, guy out of Wyoming, junior college, to where he is now. MVP of the league and the face of this franchise.
And Mary.
Here comes Allen.
With Haley around, you can tell he's just a happy guy. He really has. You can feel the difference with him.
First down and 10, handoff. Solid run, gain of 7, almost 8. Almost 9.
Before was the end of May when Josh Allen got married to Haley Steinfeld. Remember, we were up here right when they had gotten...
Talking about Josh Allen getting married.
Talked about just how great the wedding was and the time together and how he has found that new purpose.
Did anybody see that picture? He was showing his ring on the middle finger. Oh, my God.
A little difference between the two in the movies they like. He likes a little more action kind of movies than she does, but they have a good time.
Second down, about 1. Hit the backfield. No gain.
Person you've been watching in the offseason, Travis Jones on that front for Baltimore.
Yeah, Travis Jones has really made a bit of a name for himself and just the physical presence.
Third down and 1. Third and 1. Cook hit the backfield, lost. 4th and 3 coming up.
And the second effort is stopped as well. So Cook gets stopped on.
Wow.
And that Baltimore defense stops Buffalo on 3rd short.
Ravens getting the ball back.
If you're going to beat this football team, here's where you have to beat them. Right up front. Matabike all over that one. Who was that? I couldn't see the other one. I'm going to guess it was probably Travis Jones.
Yep.
Yeah. Those two guys are just very, very difficult to move, and they set the tone for the entire defense.
Buffalo, Brett Robbins.
Ravens getting the ball back here.
Waiting for it on the bounce. This Sam Franklin Jr. can't advance it, but if it didn't, hit a Raven.
Did that hit the Raven?
Buffalo ball at the 14. The officials will discuss.
I want to see a replay. Hey, Pete Lamb, how you doing, buddy?
It hit the ground and seemed to bounce up on Keon Martin's arm. It hits Buffalo first.
Hits Buffalo first. That's Ravens ball. Ravens got excessively lucky right there.
And then the arm of the Ravens. So the Baltimore ball there.
Roy on the field, and the ball was first touched by Buffalo number 28. Therefore, it is Buffalo's ball. First down, timeout.
A little bit of an exhale for the undrafted rookie Keon Martin, who is just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
All right, quick timeout, everybody. Quick timeout.
What's up, everyone? This is Steve from Steve's World, and you're watching The Pete McDevitt Show. Rob and Melanie Striffler by Dream Vacations is an authorized Disney vacation planner. Our travel agency's knowledge of Disney products has earned us the distinction of being named an authorized Disney vacation planner. We were given this special designation by Disney as a result of our agency's ongoing focus and commitment to planning customized, magical trips to Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, and other Disney vacation destinations worldwide.
Check out our good friends, Rob and Melanie, and their vacation outlet.
Every customer gets tip-top service with 24/7 fast, friendly claim support.
I never do this, but
Ravens going to have the ball when we come back at their own 15. Doug the Pug. It's Doug the Pug.
Never do this. Get more than just save.
How about that? Doug the Pug.
This is the farmer's dog turkey. Apparently, this is also turkey. But only one actually looks like
T-Cal, what's up?
Since only one
I guess I'm changing teams now. You want the Ravens. What's up, T-Cal?
and only one is human grade. Because good ingredients matter.
I think if the Ravens don't make the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl in by the end of Lamar Jackson's contract, he might leave the Ravens. He ain't going anywhere. He's locked in for years.
We're spending millions of dollars.
If they don't win the Super Bowl, it's on them, not on him. They've given him plenty of tools.
With Jimmy Fallon, September 30th on NBC and Peacock.
He's got the tools. They got to execute. Dave's Disney Dreams is in here.
Special teams. Special tech, Chris. I got the team all prepped and ready to go. We got recovery tech, slushies. Wait, is that a switch too? Oh yeah, yeah. He's really into the game. Don't worry, I'll take you guys up too.
You know I'm borrowing that, right? No. This is my new vibe. Glad you finally found one.
All right, here we go.
Is back with Snoop, Buble, Nile, and Reba. Get ready for some big voice energy. Brand new season of The Voice starts in a few weeks. September 22nd on NBC and Peacock. It's got a 45.
First and 10, Baltimore. Lamar going under center, single back set behind him.
Drive for the Ravens, beginning at their own 15.
Handoff. Henry's loose. Gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
26-yard line.
God, Henry's got enough gold around his neck. Looks like a Mr. T starter kick.
Stay on the move to try and just lead him at different spots in the gaps.
He just shot right through that gap.
Is that if they can get Derrick Henry going, everything comes.
Miami didn't look too good today.
The pressure in this game's been on Lamar Jackson.
They had some awful numbers. George S. Cook, hello. Shotgun formation. Play action. Look at the throw. Underneath goes. Got a man wide open. It's Flowers. First down at the 46. Ryan R. Hello, buddy. Welcome in.
Yeah, Mike, before Lamar Jackson just took the field.
Big play.
The athletic training staff working on his right hand, on his throwing hand, the right thumb. It appears that he had a cut at the base of his nail. They put some sterile super glue on it. He grabbed his helmet and he took the field, which is something to keep an eye on.
He was trying to keep it Oliver away from him.
I would highly recommend he changes.
First and 10. First and 10. From the 46. Handoff. Up the middle. Henry. Short gain.
The linebacker, Terrell Bernard, become a captain.
Bernard on the tackle there. That'll be the last play of the first quarter.
Bring this opening quarter to an end. Each team scored on the opening.
Last play of the first quarter.
Touchdown catch from Josh Allen. Tyler Luke a field goal. Buffalo 7, Baltimore 3. After 1 in Orchard Park. So glad you're with us. You're watching the
Dun, dun, dun.
weekend. Presented by YouTube TV.
Good stuff.
Okay, Nate, it's just one smile, okay? One smile, and then we can go home, okay? No, that's too much teeth.
Nate, come on.
You gotta look at the camera, honey.
Hey, listen.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog,
Hey, and I'm Scallywag Steve.
and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
You're in.
All right. We come back. Ravens have the ball.
Hey guys, follow me on this one.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
See? Now that's a smile.
Anybody else new in here for the first time? Say hello. We'd love to welcome you in.
I have created mankind's most advanced AI soldier.
Do you think you're in control of this?
Oh, this is that new Tron movie they're talking about.
I came here from the digital world, and they are coming to destroy yours.
Hang on!
Interesting. Tron Ares.
It gives you a free phone on any plan. You use AI a lot.
Gemini, show me the concealer. The long, thin tube in the middle.
Like, a lot. Get a Google Pixel 10 Pro on us. Wait for another year.
That's right.
Another commercial. Look at that Colts score, 33-8. Good Lord.
The Royal Caribbean. Meet Luke and Jason from Fire Department Coffee. Two guys with a dream and a little help from Walmart along the way.
We made coffee that supports our community. And Walmart's place.
Fire Department Coffee.
Walmart spends was the products made, grown, or assembled right here in the U.S. so we can invest back into our community. Walmart, huh? Who knew? Now you know, Jerry.
And that is how
Bruce, welcome in. Well, thank you for being here, Bruce. Appreciate the compliment. Welcome in.
From every hospital in the tri-state area. Lighting is our response to stress. And no matter
Just get through these commercials. We'll get back to the action.
I will never give up on my patients.
September 22nd on NBC and Peacock.
Tonight's 4K Skycast.
All right, here we go. Ravens going opposite direction now. Going to go left to right on your television screen. John Patton, hello, welcome in. John Patton, great to see you. 2nd and 8, under center. Lamar, changing the play. Going out to shotgun, changing the play. Calling for the ball. Dumps it underneath, caught. Bateman, gain of about 5. Going to be 3rd down and 3. Lamar checks down to Bateman.
The Ohio State University.
Matt Milano, Boston College, Toronto Menard, Brookport High School, Dorian Strong, Virginia Tech, Terry Johnson, Weaver State, Taylor Rapp, Washington, Ole Bishop, Utah, Christian.
Ravens come up to the line, shotgun formation again. Single back set next to Lamar is Hill.
Another 3rd and short for the Ravens. Justice Hill back.
Lamar going to run it himself. He's got the first down and more down the sidelines. Going to go out of bounds around the 30. Big run for Lamar. 1st and 10 Ravens. Colts scored on every possession. Wow.
You're going to get in here and you're going to get out there. This guy has to stay outside. Moses is going to figure that out in a hurry.
The value of Lamar Jackson, what they've done with this offense, Chris, it's just next level. John Harbaugh telling us last
1st down and 10, Ravens at the 30.
in the evolution over his
Under center, single back set from a double I, bam. Straight through, help, he's loose. Look out, Henry to the house. Henry to the house. Henry to the house.
The safety position.
Nice. And I had Henry scored an anytime touchdown. Hello, Monorail Molly. Welcome in.
You can just about forget about it. There really has not been anybody. He didn't even get to the legs. He just got to sort of the forearm shiver that Henry gave him there. And that's when he can be just so intimidating.
Extra point is good. Ravens up. Boom.
punches through the extra point. That is the danger of this team.
Hello, Jolly Cake says. Look at your timing.
And then Derrick Henry. Get out of my way. I'm down for the end zone. Make it more.
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na.
Is this what life is meant to be?
Hey friends, it's Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow, and you're watching The Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
something to chase, something to melt this face.
Nice.
It's too much and never come too fabulous. It's spectacular. Impossible stuff.
Oh, what else we have rolling? We won when I heard you call a game last year. Cool, Bruce. Glad you're back in, buddy. Glad you're here. Fabulous.
It's got an NFL offer.
Don't play with me.
Then we'll take it.
Aren't you a little too old to be playing football?
Wait, what?
They want somebody that can run a 40, not somebody that is 40. When the coach calls your number, you going to say G56. Bingo. How you going to celebrate a win? You going to give everybody butterscotch candy? Probably out your pocket with no wrappers on it. Just go give them raw candy. That's nasty, by the way.
New customers bet $5 and get $300 instantly in bonus bets, plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube.
Edgard, hello. Welcome in. Welcome back in. (10-7) game. This game is way far from over. Buffalo team is too good. It's going to be back and forth. Will you do the playoffs? Yes. Of course I'll do the playoffs.
Visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on it.
Absolutely. God, look at that gorgeous new stadium they're building.
Construction helmets, the yellow vest, and get a tour of the new stadium right across the parking lot here. About 60,000 it will seat. 64% of the seats, about 2 of every 3 covered by that canopy.
Wow.
The winds that have been so much a factor here. The folks in Western New York have no idea what's coming their way next.
That looks cool. That's going to be a beautiful stadium for Buffalo. They're calling it a palace to watch football.
For a half century, it was a treat to get that tour.
Here comes a return. Going to be tackled at the 25. Trying to watch it on TV, but it's not always possible. You're the next best. Well, thank you, Bruce. Tell a friend. Tell a friend, my brother.
Watch what happens when you try to take on the big guy, Derrick Henry. He just sizes you up, right? And then throws that left jab. You want it from this angle? Here we go. Down and out. I mean, it's embarrassing. Honestly, he's a professional.
First down and 10. Marking it to 23. Ronald Duffney, hello, welcome in. Quick throw, incomplete, second down. Ronald, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you.
That touchdown I mentioned NFL history, Chris, for Derrick Henry. He breaks the time with
Derrick Henry is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rushing touchdown, 6.
Now 6.
In NFL history.
Derrick Henry is 6 in NFL history on rushing touchdowns. Behind Emmitt Smith, LT, Marcus Allen. Wow. 6.
This guy has really turned into something special. He definitely.
Second down and 10. Second and 10.
He fits it perfectly.
This offense smothering.
Allen gets it off. Nice throw and catch. Palmer's got it, but a short gain.
Free agent after his time with the Chargers.
Short gain.
Third down for Buffalo.
It was one of the really big discussion points in the offseason whether or not the Buffalo Bills were going to try and enhance the wide receiver position. They did with a couple of free agents, Elijah Moore, Josh Palmer.
Third down and 6. Third down and 6.
They did completely replenish the defensive line. On the
third and 6. Allen calling for the ball. Quick out, screen. That goes nowhere. Ball's loose on the ground. It goes out of bounds. Conversation about it. What's the call? Fourth down, fumbled out of bounds. Hamilton popped him.
Kyle Hamilton's really been something, hasn't he? Just got paid a huge contract, but I don't know of anybody on defense that can play more positions than that guy has. What incredible value. It was when he got moved to safety last year, this defense woke up and make their run.
Here's the punt. Got it off clean. Drives him all the way back to the 25. Out to the 30. Dancing around, looking for help. And goes down at the 31. Nice coverage by Buffalo. Lewis on the tackle.
30 seconds.
30 seconds to the next start of play. Emmett was the original 22. He was a good 22. No doubt about that.
I'm so much more than Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning.
Motivating Manning.
You too can be so much more.
So I can be a chef.
Sure can.
Marine biologist?
Follow your dream.
And a quarterback.
Kind of a niche skill set, but I believe in you. Your insurance and financial needs.
That's a crazy. Peyton Manning's all over the place right now. First down and 10 Ravens.
These teams are playing, and you see that familiarity. They're shifting to different gears against each other very early in week one.
I'm telling you, this has a playoff atmosphere written all over it. First and 10. Bill's showing pressure. Looks like they're bringing everybody. They are. They're bringing them. Lamar gets it off. Caught by Bateman. Gain of 6. Second down. A little bit of pushing and shoving going on now. Little bit of pushing and shoving.
I'll tell you though, Rashad, his emergence in the last couple of years has really just made such a huge difference for this.
Second down and 5. Wow, that's all they got? 5? Thought they had more. They must have marked him down early. Second and 5.
Haven't seen Hopkins yet. Finished the season with the AFC champion Chiefs last year.
Handoff, off tackle. Henry busts through. Look out! He's gone to the house again. He's going to get knocked out of bounds at the 11. All the way down to the 11. That's a huge run by Henry. Every bit of a 50-yard run.
Because they want 2 bites at the apple to try and tackle this.
Wow.
That didn't work either. There were so many times in that playoff game, Mike, that when they were able to get him on the ground, one safety would hit.
First and 10.
From the other side. Look at the blockers. They got down.
At the 15, I think they're going to mark it. First and 10 at the 15. Shotgun for Lamar. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 5. Ali, your runner there. Second down and about 5. Make it 6. They're going to mark him 4 yards at the 11.
You're going to see that both of these teams, especially at the tackle position, doing a lot of pulling. Very few teams do that, really. But these teams have 4 guys that can...
Single back set.
And it's so much a part of their offense.
Lamar from a shotgun. Moves Hill. He's got Hill next to him. Flowers in motion. Lamar's going to keep it himself. Inside the 5. Touchdown, Lamar Jackson. Jackson on the 11-yard run. All the way in.
Everybody's going this way, back there, and now here comes Lamar out that way. And even if you do get these guys one-on-one, you can't tackle them. They're just so efficient. Jackson wasn't even touched on that play. That's the
extra point pending, and it's good.
In your backfield, on your team, it just shakes up the defense.
You get used to kicking a lot of extra points. Many more of those this year. Power and speed of Henry. The speed of Lamar Jackson. The Ravens.
Ravens holding a 10-point spot right now. No, don't leave, Jen.
To find your way. Sometimes you have to pave it yourself. Forge your own path. Grit and determination.
Waiting on this commercial thing to go.
Introducing the latest addition to the On the Trail Sports lineup. 2020.
Greetings and salutations, Matt and Jeff Hardy here.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment because the Pete McDevitt Show is absolutely wonderful.
Enjoy the English.
17-7 here, 9:47 in the second. Hello, Curtis family. Welcome in.
NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
NBA tips off in October. I can't wait. I'm going to be calling a bunch of NBA, with especially focused on the Cavaliers. So I hope you'll be with us on the second channel, NBA.
Wait, are they even going to intro us?
Nice. I'm looking forward to the NBA. I can't wait.
Are we supposed to play them?
That's going to be fun.
Sundays hit different when you earn them.
Back to the hardwood.
Hey, Dave's ready. Dave George's ready. His balls ahead of you. Which line, Dave? Let's go.
All right, Ravens kicking off here. 9:47 in the second.
They called me a lot of things, different things.
I bet they did. We'll take it.
We got a
Badgerbacker says Bills better wake up. They got Josh Allen. They got a stud running back. They'll be right back in this. They're a good squad.
It's called The Paper, and you can stream it after the game only on Kickoff.
I want to go see that show, The Paper.
It's terrific. They're all there. An entire season worth of episodes. Baltimore's had a game's worth of big plays on the last two.
They're actually good friends of mine, Bruce. Here's the kick at the 5, 10, 15, out to the 20, out to the 25, and past the 30. First down, Buffalo right there. The Hardys are good people. They'll be back in the WWE pretty soon.
And the Ravens have gotten started.
Another run for the Hardys. That'll be pretty cool. Might be their last.
With some really quick throws, get it out.
Allen bringing his team up, got him in the huddle quick. He's ready to go.
Just like Lamar, Josh Allen can jumpstart an offense with his legs as well.
First down and 10. Allen under center.
Ty Johnson starts this drive as the back.
Handoff. Running back, gain of 6. It's a remake of that's what I thought. Well, they got the one guy in there that used to play Oscar or whatever. I think he's playing the same character. Ghost Host. Welcome in, Ghost Host.
Almost came all the way through and set his nerve. Was able to pick up 6.
Second down and 3. They're going to mark him with 7. Second and 3. Buffalo changing the play at the line. Calling it out. Changing the play. Handoff. Wide receiver. Nice run. Nice play. First down, Buffalo. First down at their own 45.
Yeah, we got a chance to watch practice the other day, and it was Elijah Moore who was becoming a little bit more and more a favorite target of Josh Allen. Certainly a guy that can play, second-round pick back in 21, bouncing around a little bit with the Jets and Cleveland, but he gives them an added weapon.
First down and 10.
Zachary Orr, that guy really came on, I thought, from
changing the play again at the line.
Really grew into the job in the second half of the season.
Two coordinators you just saw, they're both in their second year in the league, both in their 30s.
Throws it underneath, incomplete. Oh, my God, right to the face of a Raven. Yes, he is. The beginning of the first show, the relationship to Dunder Mifflin. Okay. I'm going to check it out. Second down and 10. Interesting.
They have just so many weapons inside to come get you. And, we were talking with some of the offensive linemen, Deion Dawkins, Spencer Brown, the two tackles, and they said they don't say a word.
Second down and 10.
They just come after you. They're just pounding on you for 4 quarters. And
Shotgun formation.
Respect here between these two teams. Very physical approach to this game.
Go to throw. Pressure coming. Allen underneath to Cooks. He doesn't get much in the open field. Third down and about 9 coming up. Third down and 9 coming up.
And right now, Baltimore is just forcing him to check down. They're taking away this middle part of the field. But remember, that's where they're so good. Dalton Kincaid, their tight end, just had a sensational rookie year. Came back the following season.
Third down and 9 from their own 46.
He hurt his knee even into the playoffs. But if he could start creating some space in the middle of the field, it would really help.
Pressure coming. Allen starting to run for his life. Tried to throw in the run, and he does. It's caught. First down. Coleman on the catch. Wiggins stopped covering him, and he found him.
Clean catch, nicely done, but that was Josh Allen getting out and getting on the move. When he starts getting in
First and 10 at the 38. Quick out. Got Knox down the sideline for 12. First down. Buffalo on the hurry up.
And the Bills crowd back in this room.
The Ravens defense is
6:50 left in a half.
Everywhere they go. And so you can see what the game plan has been from Joe Brady. Let's get them looking one way, let's get them started one way, and let's quickly throw it behind them. But they're also going at a pace now where this defensive line on opening night, remember, they're not in that great a shape yet. It's going to begin to wear down.
Pitch round the back. Cook, solid run.
7 yards. You see the speed both sides are playing with. Pretty good fight between these teams. Roquan Smith, the tackle.
One of the guys that I think's improved almost more than anybody on this Bills team is right there, Spencer Brown, their right tackle. Watch him just hang in there. He is one of those street fighter kind of guys, and that's the kind of guy that you want when you're taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
This year, Bill is in
second down and 3. Second and 3. Handoff. Cook up the middle. He didn't get it. Stopped right there. Seattle Flights, hello. Chester's in the house with us as well.
On that defensive front for the Ravens with 5.5 left in this first half.
5:30 on the clock.
Ordinarily, who knows what the game plan is tonight, but this is all Josh Allen. Either he's going to keep it, they're going to run some power, offensive lineman pulling in front of him, or some kind of bootleg and get him out on the edge, but get his front threat somehow involved in this game.
Handoff, Shakir inside the 20, down to the 17.
So often on the same page with Allen. They've got great chemistry. Does it on the ground.
Watch this block coming across here by Deion Dawkins. That was a very clever little play, and they're executing this quick strike really well. They really needed this because their defense had to have a little bit of a break. They just looked like they were about to break down.
First and 10, Buffalo.
From the 12, play 10 of the drive.
Throws to end zone, incomplete. Looking for Coleman, not there.
Kyle Hamilton on the defense.
One of the things we saw from Josh Allen a season ago was that he got the ball out of his hands so much quicker than what he had. And because of that, the number of interceptions that he threw dropped from 18 and 23 down to 6. So I think he's trying to be efficient with the ball, efficient with the offense.
Second down and 10. Second and 10. Handoff, Cook behind the line, short gain. Third down coming up. Third down.
With their rookie linebacker, Teddy Buchanan, this big third down coming up for the Bills.
It was interesting. James Cook, the running back, was sort of barely involved down in the red zone. Very rarely had a running touchdown, but this past year, 16 of them. So I think
going under 4 minutes. Under 4 minutes.
size that sometimes people just have a feel for it, and he's sort of one of those gliders more than the heavy cuts, and sometimes that works in the red zone.
He's at third down. Best time Johnson in here. Third and 8.
Look at the throw. Allen underneath. Shakir underneath, but he stopped.
Fourth down, the Bills will go for a field goal.
Field goal for the Bills. Field goal attempt for the Bills.
The rookie who is basically at least splitting time with Trenton Simpson, who was benched a year ago. But for Teddy Buchanan, if he can come in here and solidify that final linebacker spot. Of course, they got Roquan Smith, and I think they're hoping Teddy Buchanan can take over that other side.
A few days ago, Matt Prater took a red eye from Arizona. He was kicking at a high school to stay in shape, was not in anyone's camp. The 41-year-old veteran. He's 19 years in the league.
Extra point or field goal is good. Back to a one-score game. Back to a one-score game, everybody.
We just can't
where do I want to go?
We're body slams and blue suede shoes, rock and roll, jazz and blues, rockin' mullets and wrap pack suits. Even our grandmas have tattoos. So get out there and take your swings. Let your ankles select.
Hey, it's Kelly from Myers and the Mouse, and I'm here with Pete McDevitt from the Pete McDevitt Show. My favorite Chiefs fan right here.
What are you talking about?
I know how much you love the Chiefs.
Just do the bumper.
Okay. Check out Pete McDevitt on the Pete McDevitt Show.
Thank you.
Whether it's a luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise #1. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travelway. It's Cantrell Country's Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through.
Check out Cantrell Country Travel and our good friend Myers and the Mouse. Regina Erie, have a good night. I don't know where you're traveling to, but be safe wherever you're going. Be safe.
Play your game. Looking for a reason to try the $5 McChicken meal deal with McValue? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see what we got here.
That's everything you get with the $5 McChicken meal deal with McValue.
Jonathan Chong, welcome in. Good to see you here. Saying hello to everybody that's in. You need some Allen rushing yards.
YouTube TV concludes with Monday Night Football. Then Week 2 begins with Thursday Night Football. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Terrific game Saturday night in South Bend, Texas A&M. Comes into play C.J. Carr. Good look at the quarterback for the Irish. A&M and Notre Dame. Notre Dame football live on NBC and Peacock. Celebrating this season over at Canal Side.
All right, here we go.
River, that was the Bills Mafia, their annual boat parade. And it's all about the Bills up here. Great build-up, of course, this team. They went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls back in the 90s. Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, Marv Levy. And now this team that has been very good.
Here comes the kick.
Trying to get the Bills back to
2:50 left in a half.
This fan base just desperate.
Dave's been here for a while.
Super Bowl parade one day. Will that day be in February 2026? It's the Mafia hopes. Raiders kick.
Collected at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's loose. 30, 40 out to midfield. Ali. Big return for the Ravens.
By AWS, and why not King Henry? Here we go. The one thing that any professional athlete hates is getting embarrassed. And I don't know of any player in the NFL that embarrasses you more than Derrick Henry. He can simply toss people aside that are big, strong, always been the best player on their team, no matter where they've been.
2:43 on the clock. Ravens with the ball. Shotgun formation from their own 46. Handoff. Henry. Right up the middle. He's loose. Henry, gain of 15.
The 37-yard line. So Henry lit up the Bills for 199 in the regular season game last year. On his way to that again.
Well, here comes the tight end trap.
Tight end trap, and man, what? He's right through the hole.
The last time these two teams played.
First down and 10 to 37 for the Ravens.
Going well for the Buffalo Bills along this defensive line. Huge holes opening up.
Lamar changing the play at the line. Changing the play at the line.
Jackson with the
handoff up the middle. Henry again. Gain of 5 or 6.
The Ravens are on the move as we get inside. A 2-minute warning.
Coming up to the 2-minute warning here.
Leading by 7. You're watching the NFL Kickoff Weekend. Presented by YouTube TV.
Yep, Commanders won their game today. I called that game earlier. Glad you're here. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you to the amazing Lila Rose for her generosity earlier in the stream. Appreciate all the moderators being here and our members. Many of our members here tonight hanging out with us. I am grateful. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Curtis family. That means a lot.
4 p.m. checkout with 5 hotels and resorts. You have more time to celebrate. That's the powerful.
The greatest and most powerful things are compliments from those who watch what you do.
We upgraded our TV at Best Buy, and now they feel like they're
NFL players arriving on game day. But the spiritual detail is seriously pro level.
Football's back. And this season, everything's next level.
Yeah, we haven't beaten Buffalo in the playoffs yet.
It's football like you've never seen it before.
Is that my purse?
Get great deals on our largest assortment of TVs at Best Buy, official sponsor of the NFL. Influencers are new. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
Don't call it a comeback.
Years later, the Jeep brand is still influencing. Some create trends. We create our own trail.
Little LL Cool J.
Jeep, there's only one. Right now during the Jeep Drive into Fall event, purchase and get 2.
Let's see what's going to happen here as the Ravens come back. 2 minutes. They're at the Buffalo 32, so they're close to field goal range already.
T-Mobile. You see millions of real customers testing the networks, and T-Mobile sort of opened a can of whoop up. So text an instant talk and say,
Steve Browning, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched BUFvsBAL while taking a selfie. Come back! At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Dumb commercial. Crafted with real pumpkin. What is it? Oh, it's Starbucks. Pumpkin spice latte. Never had one. I don't know what they're like.
Michael Parsons showed up and showed out in his Packers debut, and Aaron Rodgers escaped New York with the Steelers win. Right?
All right, Maria, we'll see you at halftime. It's fun to sit back and watch all the games today. Just that reminder how great Sundays are, right? The NFL season.
All right, here we go. Second down and 5. Second and 5. They're showing blitz. Buffalo showing blitz. Here they come. Got it off. Deflection incomplete. 3rd and 5 coming up. 3rd and 5.
Led this team in sacks a season ago with 8. And they have added a lot of depth around him at those positions, but he is still their best out on the edge.
Third and 5. Looks like we got a timeout. Timeout, Baltimore. Timeout, Baltimore. Jungle Jack, welcome in. How you doing?
Cole Bishop. Bishop in with Taylor Rapp as the starters.
Ravens take the TO.
Who started the playoff game against the Ravens. Hamlin's still on the team. He's the third safety for now. There he is on the sidelines, covered a couple of kicks for special teams. But Bishop, the second rounder, who they've been trying to get on the field, now in his second year becomes the starter, and Hamlin's a reserve.
And Cole Bishop is much more athletic.
Hamlin does not look happy right now that he's not playing.
I'll say this, DeMar Hamlin made some really big tackles against Derrick Henry in that playoff game. It's
Third down and 5. Third and 5.
The passing game or what Derrick Henry's doing.
The 8 tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble.
Pressure coming from Buffalo. Lamar looking to throw, gets it off. Caught. Zay Flowers catches it. Ravens in the red zone. And a timeout is taken. 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 17.
Mark Andrews trying to adjust his route, held on to the catch. Yes, he did. And Zay Flowers is that answer that when teams try to do what Buffalo has done early on here and try and play some man coverage against them, he's the one they can't cover. I mean, he really
feeling good after your win today. Nice. Good for you.
There is so much energy down here.
It's always good to feel good about a team.
But the hype, the trash talking, the yelling, the high fives, and Ravens fans behind the bench chanting MVP for Lamar. And
what's up, Det? Welcome in.
Last touchdown went over to his offensive line and said, all you, all night.
You want to send a message here right from the start. Very confident team always, but you felt that.
Shotgun formation, single back set. Hill lost the football, and he's gotten hit in the backfield. He lost about 15 yards. Easily lost 15 yards.
To make the play, Bosa forced the fumble.
Tremendous play that time by Joey Bosa, and that's what they need. They need a couple of explosive plays on defense. You can't just sit back and let Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson and Zay Flowers just go one play after another because they're capable of taking it 40 yards.
So second and long coming up. We are back in 30 seconds.
Second and long coming up.
AWSAI levels up the game.
Oh, that's a big loss right there. Let me refresh this screen because I think it's locked up. All right, flash. It's a gas. Let's see what they got in. They may just try to get a couple yards back. They might try to get like 15 back and get a field goal. Let's see what they do.
In this first half, Jackson had a 15-yard save.
Second and 25. Handoff the end around. Flowers. No gain. Timeout Buffalo. 3rd and 25.
Forces some decisions as well on the part of the Ravens because an incomplete pass.
I'm happy if football's back as well.
So we were talking, getting ready for the game about Baltimore and the volumes of offense there. This is a defensive coordinator nightmare when it's Ravens week for you, isn't it?
It really is. And Todd Monken, we have to give him a lot of credit. The offensive coordinator, 3 years here now with the Ravens and what he's done with Lamar. And we've sort of been talking about it a little bit. But he has really opened up the ability of Lamar Jackson now to make changes at the line of scrimmage. They'll have 2 or 3 play options, and Lamar.
3rd and 25.
It has just been step by step, and Lamar's been eating it up all the way through.
Great caller for those college championships in Georgia, doing a great job here.
Shotgun formation.
Heck of an offensive coach. 3rd and 24.
That was some dumb play calling.
Changes the tone of this drive.
I don't get that play calling right there. Yeah, no more timeouts for Buffalo. That is a holy nata, Chester.
At least make him stop his feet, and here comes the cavalry. So they burned him a couple of times early, but the old veteran got it figured out.
Ravens have options here. They can use a timeout to maximize the time off the play clock.
They're going to try to kick a field goal here.
And leave Buffalo with very little on the back end. As Tyler Loop settles in.
Tyler Loop looking for a big one here. 49 yards. It's up, and it is good. He buries another one. (20-10) with 31 seconds on the clock. 31 seconds.
Football returns as the Commanders face off against the Packers, and it all kicks off at Lambeau Field in an epic NFC showdown. Stream Thursday Night Football. Commanders, Packers, only on Prime.
Joe. Go down. I'm just checking some fantasy stuff here. 30-some seconds left. 31 and a half here. 31 and a half.
Is the gentleman under the security guard.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Yeah, still holding. If my AC company had Agent Force, powerful AI for Salesforce, an AI agent would have flagged the issue and automatically help me find someone to service it. What? Wow, you are moist. How'd you get an appointment? It just magically showed up. Agent Force, sir. Huh. Oh. Sorry, there's cold air getting out. Agent Force helps manufacturers.
Internet points.
It's what AI was meant to be. Chipotle just dropped build your own Chipotle.
Let's go. A mini Chipotle experience.
Hey, how's work?
4 to 6 people.
Your mother's got some chain or something for you.
Everybody can make whatever.
Did you get it already?
There's plenty to go.
Okay.
Absolute game changer.
Reed in the tower. Welcome in, sir. Good to see you.
Time to save wherever we can. So we tried a different detergent. Seemed like
We'll wait and see. It's a long year. We're only one half through the season, you know. Good to see you, my friend.
That's the real deal. Stop paying for watered down detergent. It's
Ravens get the ball in the second half. They deferred.
Take on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. It's a tough matchup in prime time from Saturday, live on NBC and Peacock.
Oh, it's one of the must-watch fixtures of the Premier League season, the Manchester Derby. City and United not off to the best of starts, so important early game for them. You can see it Sunday on Kickoff. Back here in Buffalo, we've had kick returns of 31, 40, and 41 yards, sitting a good field position. So far, Buffalo can use.
Here comes a return. 10, 15, 20. Tackle there.
Bills would take over to 27 with 25 seconds left.
I mean, the hard part is Baltimore is going to get the ball to start the second half, and you don't love your odds with 25 seconds and no timeouts, but I think you've got to be a little aggressive.
Nobody take this team tonight. Patriots, Chiefs, 49ers, Buccaneers, Rams.
Going to be able to shut down this Ravens offense.
Matt Prater, who is now kicking here, although he's only been here a couple of days, has more 50-yard field goals than anyone in NFL history. So the Bills need about 38 to 40 yards in short order.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Allen going to take off running. Throws on the run. Got a man. Caught it in the 47. 15 seconds. They're at midfield or close to it. 7 seconds. One play remaining. 7 seconds.
That was so good by Shakir. Watch him in the way Mike described it perfectly. That ball was sort of floated up, almost thrown to a spot instead of to a guy. And Shakir's just going to come flying in the picture here and make a diving catch. That is tremendous. That guy has done so much catching the ball, yards after the catch, but you can tell Josh Allen just trusts him in a way he doesn't really anybody else on this offense.
Baltimore's going to take a timeout.
Baltimore taking a timeout as well. Andrew, welcome in.
Shakir grab. All at the 47. So if you do some quick math and say, okay, can Prater do it from 50 and going right to lefty to 53 in warm-ups? Can you get 12 yards on the sideline in 6 seconds? That's the question right now for Joe Brady, Josh Allen, and company.
Yeah, it's tough.
Especially when Baltimore knows that, they're going to take care of the sideline, right?
Yeah, and the one guy that is sort of that's his area of expertise is Keon Coleman. He's coming down to the bottom of the screen here. And he is that contested catch guy on the sideline. And if you're going to try one, that's probably the guy they try.
Prater back in his younger days at a 64-yard, third longest in league history. From the 47,
Allen down the middle. They got it, but there's no time on the clock. No time on the clock. Halftime.
He says, hang on a second. Josh thinks there's a second.
They're looking to see if there's a second on there.
So let's check the clock. Hold on. John Hussey says, hold on the field. Hold on, Baltimore, hold on, please. The word on the field is we're going to put 1 second on the game clock.
They're going to put 1 second on the game clock.
Explain why. Sure. When his rear end hit out of bounds, we see on our clock 1 second.
Wow.
0. So the officials on the field, they can get together and decide if it won't have 1 second. They can also get assists from replay on that one to help them with that 1 second. And it is clearly 1 second when he's down, out of bounds. There was even a proposal this year. It didn't get to a final decision for tenths of a second on the clock. But you can see there was one.
There was definitely 1 second on the clock. Nathaniel, that's ridiculous.
To the sideline. Here's Prater from 43 yards.
Prater from 43. And he hit it at 20-13 halftime.
And Buffalo just did a remarkable job to make this a one-score game at the half.
1 score game at the half. Ravens get the ball at the half.
Pretty high energy.
I'll be right back just a second. Your Raiders and Dodgers won today, yes. Absolutely did. We got the time on the clock right there for halftime.
Bring them all the way across.
Melissa.
Sean, you managed to get points on that last drive. How important was that going into the half?
That's big. They get the ball after half. We got to find a way to shut them down on offense and fundamentally be better.
Yeah, so let's talk about that defensively. How do you slow down this Ravens rushing attack?
Well, we got to calm down a little bit on defense, tackle better, get off blocks. We're doing some more in the quarterback run game as well, so we got to come up with some answers for that as well.
Sean, thanks.
Thank you.
Ravens ran for 160 yards, scored on all 4 possessions. And McDermott took their job. He said it. They get the ball to start the second half. I'm going to shut up and go to Maria for the turn this time. Maria.
Big play coming up on turn at halftime. Michael Parsons' big debut in Green Bay, while Aaron Rodgers served up some revenge to the Jets. And yet another milestone for Matthew Stafford. That's all coming up next.
Marv and some of his team are working on this floor while his offices are being painted, which means he can see everything that we're doing. We're enjoying this meeting. Everyone's sort of nodding a little bit. Yes, right. Yes, I'm actively agreeing with you. Now you act like you came up with another good idea. Put up your hand. Yes. Yes. That is a great idea. I'm going to write that down. Does that look like I'm writing it down? Look at it. Good.
This is weird. Maybe we should just have a real meeting.
Lola, you're pointing. And I am agreeing. And Barry, you stand up. We're all nodding at Barry. Yes. Now, Dexter, you're going to jump out of your chair with enthusiasm. You're going to high-five Oscar. Go. Yes. And, oh, fantastic. And we're clapping, and we're thumbs-upping. And we're nodding. Really energy, and we're smiling. Okay, fantastic.
chicken breast. Oh, stop. Too much.
Center for Women's Health and Medicine at Mercy. Mercy.
All right, halftime here.
Cancer services throughout Maryland and is home to the National Institute of Robotic Surgery. Our nationally accredited breast cancer team was first in the state to offer intraoperative radiation therapy. Mercy features 3D mammography, breast reconstruction, plastic and cosmetic surgery, the ovarian.
Oh, time for the halftime talk of the coach, Corby says.
And comprehensive GYN care. 1-800 and
It is halftime on the channel.
Snifflers or breakfast nachos? Actually, I was thinking about heading out only
Kind of seen this commercial a lot.
sleepovers the next day. I was going to throw the games on.
You're a Notre Dame guy.
Well, I appreciate you, Bruce. We keep it going
I mean,
over here.
yourself a sports fan without Xfinity. You got multi-view, the best.
We keep it going.
In one place. You're not going anywhere. You ever tried pancakes and guac? You're about to. Yes, let's go. I got a little recipe that I can't tell you, but I think you're going to be happy.
What a fun day it's been today with football. Had a great interview on the Triple C's.
a family hauler that actually hauls how it should be. The Hyundai Santa Fe. Now for a limited time, get 0% APR for 48 months on the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid. Visit your local.
Halftime. We're counting down the minutes. 8 minutes.
Always win. Get a huge selection of new Hyundais and $500 more than CarMax for your trade. Plus, get Jones for a lifetime. Jones Bel Air Hyundai at Jones Junction. Only 15 minutes from White Marsh Mall.
What are you doing? I'm playing a Ravens crash off from the Maryland Lottery. I get cash prizes.
How huge?
Wish I was doing better in my fantasy. Not doing well in the fantasy.
Win up to $200,000 instantly, or other great Ravens prizes. Join me at 7 starting September 15th on WBAL TV 11.
Good Lord. More news. The news is never good.
Welcome to the Toyota halftime. Let's go places.
Here comes the highlights.
Fires off the back foot. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Fourth of the day for Aaron Rodgers. Kick from 2 is away. No good.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will prevail in
Wow. Tampa Bay pulling that out. Welcome in, Edward.
And the Parsons project is underway in Green Bay.
That's right. Despite being traded 10 days ago to the Packers, coming into the game questionable with the back injury, no question.
Doing well, Edward.
That Michael Parsons is going to have on this Packers defense. What did you see, Jason?
That's the word, impact. Far beyond the numbers. He had a sack and quarterback pressure, but he was impactful throughout the game. Going against Penei Sewell, the best right tackle in football. He handled him in the run game and in the pass game. Really gave him some nightmares. They doubled him a lot. They moved him around a lot. I think the net effect, more than anything else, he just sped Jared Goff up and disrupted that entire Lions offense.
I agree, and I think a lot of the spots.
That's big for Green Bay.
People are not thinking the secondary. Now they're back to only taking one back pedal. I'm going forward. Micah is getting.
Christy, welcome in. Good to see you.
Have a guy like that.
Hope things are going well for you.
That's what he did in Dallas for 4 years.
Yep. And a lot of those guys were happy.
Again, only 30 snaps, so he's not fully integrated into the defense yet. Aaron Rodgers, he looked fully integrated into the offense for the Steelers, walks away with the win, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and had this to say about getting back at his ex.
I was happy to beat everybody associated with the Jets. There were probably people in the organization.
You're pulling for a Ravens win tonight. Nice.
Remind those people that I still can.
Chris Sims, he sure can still play. Tell us how he played.
Yeah, I mean, Rodgers, I love watching Aaron Rodgers play when he lets it fly and he's aggressive. And that's what he did today. The last few years, he's kind of been a check down Charlie, dink and dunk.
Check down Charlie. That's something.
Eyes downfield, finds DK Metcalf with pressure around him. These are plays we haven't seen much from Aaron Rodgers the last few years. Again, under pressure, 2 feet off the ground, down the field to Calvin Austin, and then off the bootleg at 41 years old.
Third quarter through. Where's just a third quarter line? Wow, Ravens are minus 7.5 for the third quarter. I don't think so.
He came to the line and he said, Arthur Smith, I know we want to run your stuff, but I see something. Oh, Lord. And he starts moving everybody. And when I played against him, that's what we were scared to death of because we knew
We were too.
he knew our defense better than we knew it. And he still can shine and do that.
Yeah, I just love the blend. You mentioned Arthur Smith, under center, run the ball, play action movement, and then get him in the gun and let Aaron Rodgers be Aaron Rodgers was a great combination.
First time in a Steelers quarterback debut that he threw for 4 touchdowns. So you got to be happy if you're a Steeler right now. Up next, the big milestone for another veteran
I
quarterback.
wonder who the Steelers play next week. Ravens play the Browns next week. Last time the Ravens played the Browns, I think I got hit in the face with a cupcake.
Where am I heading? I ain't certain. All I know is I'm on my way. When will I be there?
What is this dumb commercial? All right, I can't even take some more of that. Where's my controller?
What will I get? I ain't equipped to say.
I can only take so much of that. Good Lord. Second half coming up. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes, roughly.
Tradition that has fans taking the celebration from the field to the water tomorrow.
Ollie said that was the stupidest way to end the first half. Pittsburgh plays Seattle next week. Oh, interesting.
60,000 passing yards, and he did that.
Matthew Stafford crossed over 60,000 passing yards.
On Saturday, the top-ranked Buckeyes are on Peacock and a top 25 class.
Wow.
NBC brings the Aggies to
Notre Dame and the Texas A&M Aggies. Wow, that's be an interesting game. Goofy Mania, welcome in.
He does not have that job. Right now, the Ravens are up 20-13 thanks to the running game. We'll get you back to the second half after this.
This has been the Toyota halftime. Let's go places.
Dun, 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 dun. Here's that Ride the Float commercial. Got to watch this. It's a crazy commercial, but I like it.
I am somebody. I may be young, but I am somebody. I may be small, but I am. I must be respected.
Protected.
Good night, Doug. Thanks for everything today with all the help across the board. Appreciate it. Everybody go check out Doug tomorrow at 9 a.m. on his channel. Zippity Doo Doug with Coffee Talk. There'll be some laughs, some Disney news. It's a fun hangout over on Zippity Doo Doug. Can Josh put out 20 points in the second half? It's possible. Rick Christian, it's possible. Welcome in. Everybody, make sure you're subscribed. I wanted to get up 10 more to 575 tonight. That's where I was hoping we would get to.
Toyota. Let's go places.
I need to get some buffalo wings soon. I haven't had wings in forever.
Do a little tailgate? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, let's go all out. Check it. We got the big screen, live DJ.
Best tailgate ever.
Even got a hot tub guy.
I'm in the hot tub.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, that's cool. I've got Royal Farms. You guys want some?
God, come on. Don't leave. Hot tub guy, come on.
Sorry, dude.
Best tailgate ever.
Tonight's matchup is brought to you by Land Stoller Automotive.
This broadcast is copyrighted.
All right, we're getting ready to kick off this second half. Don't forget, I'm going live directly after this, pretty much, with a little bit of fun hang out and chat.
NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Watch every game, every Sunday, all in one place.
What's your thoughts on that?
Tonight's first half coverage is presented by Progressive.
Coming back out, they're doing the highlights right now.
First half, Ravens by 7. Tonight's SNF storylines powered by AWS. 9+ games, 150 or more rushing yards of their last season at the start of this season. And that ties a long streak in the last 50 seasons in the NFL, led by Derrick Henry, who had 101 in the second quarter, 6 times at a 100-yard quarter in his NFL career. And on the other side, Josh Allen's passing for short stuff, quick passes, 7 of 9, and 41% of his passing coming behind the line of scrimmage. That would be a career high. So we'll see if that's
All right, here we go.
in the second half. As we welcome you back to Western New York and the NFL Kickoff Weekend presented by YouTube TV, the show here in Ocean Park during halftime.
You like Old Bay? I like honey Old Bay. I like Old Bay with honey.
And thank you for the welcome. So good to have Sunday Night Football back here in Western New York. The last season opening.
All right, here we go. Kicking off to the Ravens.
1973. The Bills moved to a new $2 billion plus stadium. The other side of the parking lot here next year.
Boom, there's your kickoff. End zone, touchback. I love me some blue cheese with the wings.
Right where you left off last season with the rushing attack. How do you continue to run the ball in the second half?
Well, I think we're getting the premier plays. Lamar's doing a great job of getting us in the play we want, especially in this environment with this crowd. And I think the checks are making a difference, really. We're blocking really well.
You held last season's MVP, Josh Allen, to just 1 touchdown. What's working?
Well, we've got to do a great job of getting him in the pocket. He gets around, he extends plays. He made a couple of throws on us that we'd like to have back. So that's the biggest thing. We can keep him in there, make him throw from the pocket a little more.
Thanks, John.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 10, Ravens.
We talked to him before the flight up here to Buffalo. And Chris, we'll get into
Yeah, I remember wings to go.
the second half goes on of Lamar getting the team into premier plays. It's a little bit
1st down and 10. 1st and 10.
version 3.0 as they termed it of this Ravens offense. 123-yard half for Derrick.
Handoff, Henry. Right back at it. Gain of about 5.
They're going to a base defense look here. Dorian Williams, the third linebacker, is coming in there. So
Blue cheese and wings are a good pair. I'm going to get some of them tomorrow.
in the playoff game, which is sell out, do anything that you can possibly do to stop Derrick Henry. If you don't stop him.
2nd down and 7. They marked him with 3. They marked him short, saying his knee was down.
Come up with something, and it looks like they're loading up to try and take away him.
Shotgun, Lamar. Bosa comes up. Lamar takes off. Gets back to the line of scrimmage only. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down at about 7.
He was picked off on the pass rush, but athletic enough to get back in.
Hello, T. Marie's Place. Welcome in.
Right here, come up and have to look back, but it was a
If I had to tackle Henry, I would need 10 of your help.
third and 8, they have a chance.
3rd and 7, almost 8. Ravens looking for a big 1st down play here. Shotgun, snap. Pressure coming. Lamar's got time across the middle. Wide open as Flowers. To the 40. To the 30. Almost broke it all the way down to the 20. Big play by Flowers.
Quick snap, the late pressure never got there.
They had Cole Bishop blitz from the farthest I've ever seen anybody blitz from, and he had absolutely no chance. The other safety comes running over the top.
1st and 10 at the Buffalo 22.
But that was a ridiculous blitz. That one had no chance whatsoever and gave up the big play.
Ravens on the move again at the 23. Justice Hill in with Henry.
Lamar, Flowers, down the sideline. He's going. Touchdown, Zay Flowers.
Extend the Baltimore lead.
How about that? Zay Flowers into the end zone.
Tight ends playing on the offensive line. And when they get in space, they do not miss.
And Zay Flowers, who became Baltimore's first Pro Bowler ever in the 29 years of the franchise, as a wide receiver, gets in the end zone for the first time this year.
Luke puts it through. Extra point good. TB Trucking, welcome in.
And the Ravens just get to the next level of their offense. Scored on every drive. That time it's Zay Flowers, 27-13. Lamar, the Ravens.
Everyone wants. That's a great song.
Welcome back to Football Night in America. Let's go to our new special tech coordinator.
You mean special teams? Nah, special tech, Chris. I got the team all prepped and ready to go. We got recovery tech.
Wait, is that a switch too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's really into the game. Don't worry. I'll take you guys up, too.
You know I'm borrowing that, right? No. This is my new vibe. Glad you finally found one.
All right.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game every Sunday, all in one place. And that's a lot of NFL. NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. New users pay less.
What drives us?
They've risking it.
Yep. Here's the game. Do you enjoy the pain? Is it chasing greatness?
They are.
Or is it passion? Teetering on madness. We're here for one simple reason.
All right. Don't want to see it, but the Ravens will score 40 plus if the Bills don't wake up. Rick Christian says. Mike Mayer says that was quick. Goofy Maiden says my son got to off them in a poll.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It is time for football. I love y'all.
It's been a good Sunday night game. I hope tomorrow's game is this good. Overall, the games today were exciting and interesting for the ones that I saw.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Toyota, the official automotive partner of the NFL. Let's go places. And by Applebee's, the official grill and bar sponsor of the NFL. Otis loves showcasing high school football on Sunday nights. Lancaster here in Western New York, Section 6, beating McKinley 29-28. There's one of their proud alums. Joe
Warrior, what's up?
Buffalo Joe made the team after playing college football.
Welcome in, sir.
University of Buffalo.
Here comes the kickoff. We've got a flag. He didn't do it well. They're going to get the ball all the way up on the 35. Rookie kicker Loop with a horrible kick right there.
Free kick did not make it in the landing zone. The ball he placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
First down at the 40. Holy hell.
A couple of times this week, a lot of the kickers are trying to get those balls that land in the target area, but target zone, but are tough to field. So, Chris, what now is for Buffalo offensively, as Baltimore just cannot be stopped when they have the ball?
Well, I think that Josh has more time than he thinks. Maybe they came in here believing they couldn't get it protected. They've been very quick, but they may have to start.
Handoff up the middle. Cook. Gain of a couple yards, not much. 3 maybe? They're going to give him 5. Okay. Second down and 5.
say, Kyle Van Noy had 12 sacks with this team a season ago. Dafe Owe had 10. But there is something about this Mike Green. We spent more than a little time watching him in college. He can go, and they think that not only can he be a factor with the pass rush, he can be a factor against the run, too.
Handoff again, Cook. Gain of about 3, third down, and about 2, 3rd and 2 coming up.
In the draft, in part to some off-field concerns, there was an investigation into 2 separate sexual assault allegations in high school and then in college at Virginia. There were no charges filed in either case. The Ravens did their due diligence and decided to take him in the second round. And from what everyone with Baltimore has said, they think he could be a significant pass rushing factor for this team as the season goes on.
Right now, we need a rush.
Allen, 3rd down and 2, 11:30 on the clock and counting. Shotgun. Allen going to take off running. Nobody accounted for him. 1st down. He gets across the midfield stripe. 1st down, Buffalo.
Great job.
He called his own number. He saw a wide open gap and he took it.
I'm not sure it was a designated run, but those guys know. They've been around Josh to know. It's 3rd and 2. That sucker's going to take off, and he did again. And he is one of the best at it.
So the ball moves there. Get that second hand back on it.
1st down and 10.
Last 2 MVPs, 1 and 2 in the voting, and showing you why again here tonight.
Handoff, Cook. He's through. He's loose. Gain of 11. 1st down, Buffalo.
Retracing his steps, makes the tackle. 1st down, Buffalo.
Take a look at Spencer Brown here, right here. Watch him take his man and almost get him airborne. Completely moved.
Wow.
Completely out of.
That was a nice play.
Robinson, big, strong, physical guy. And
1st down and 10 again, Buffalo at the Baltimore 36.
Balance this thing up a little bit with this running game and be as physical as what the Ravens are on the other side of the ball.
I know Spencer Brown's used to being bigger than the people he plays football against. He did that when he was growing up in Lenox, Iowa.
Play action. Look at the throw. Allen across the middle. Incomplete. Looking deep across that middle. No luck.
Seemingly around the football.
Yeah, he was just sitting on that one. It was for Josh. He sort of got away with one there, right down the middle of the field, and it looked like it was thrown to Hamilton when he threw it. And if Kyle had broken up just a little bit, he might have gotten that one.
He was close to picking that off.
But I do like the idea that what we're seeing, Josh is beginning to realize he has more time than he thinks. This line's doing a good job for him.
Alexander was 23 and left side of the screen. He checks in at corner.
Allen throws to underneath, caught. Limited gain, 3rd down.
Makes the tackle, so Wuzier.
Oh, I like that with the computer. Yes, this is great.
Yeah, we haven't even really talked about Malachi
Love it.
Starks, the rookie starting at safety now for the Ravens. And they said, we kind of forget he's a rookie sometimes, that he knows everything.
Love that. That's great.
And he has fit in very nicely in the secondary.
3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. Shotgun, go to throw. Hit as he throws. Caught underneath. Tackled immediately. 4th and 3 coming up.
Smith making the play on Elijah Moore, and they'll go for it.
So fire zone here, drop.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Force the quick throw right here. Got a free runner in there.
4th down and 5, and they're going for it.
Josh Allen was talking about Kyle Hamilton coming in. Josh is trying to tell John Hussey hits to the head. Goes flag. 4th and 5.
4th and 5. Fakes the handoff. Allen goes 30 feet deep, throws into the throw. There's a flag down. Pass interference. Baltimore is going to be 1st and goal. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Defense number 23.
Automatic first down.
Sometimes you just love veteran receivers. Here's the case right here. That ball was thrown up, no chance, and Josh Palmer just refused to be held up on the play and comes back and made it a no-brainer call.
Ball on the Baltimore 2.
Veterans understand if you go back through the defender, you will hit the call almost every time.
27-yard penalty on 4th and 5. Gives Buffalo first and goal.
Allen going to try to run it in. He's not going to get there.
Brings him down at the 2.
At the 2. Second and goal from a 2.
You know, it's like a duel. You know, don't you feel like that? Like, I think both these guys.
Oh, it was a correct call, 100%. Definite pass interference. Definite pass interference, without a doubt.
It's just fun. This is good football. This is not like.
Got to be smarter than that, though.
This is good football. And two tremendous quarterbacks going at it.
Second and goal. Under center. Single back behind him is Cook. He's got tight end in motion. Gives it to Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Hey, Rick, do me a favor. Don't put it in the chat before I call it, please. Thank you for the help there.
That's the battle right there. That was the battle. You've got the huge guy, Osiris Torrance. And I believe that was Dante Matabike. But that is the inside running ability of James Cook that I think took everybody by surprise a season ago. And he's doing it again.
Extra points, good. Welcome in, Jeff. He says, let's go, Bills. Penalty marker down. That was a prediction. Okay, gotcha.
Being given the option, do you want to move it closer and go for 2? And here's John Hesse.
Defense had too many men on the field. Buffalo is elected to go for a 2-point try from the 1-yard line.
Buffalo going to go for 2 from the 1 after the penalty instead of and take the point off the board.
Lamar Jackson, it makes sense to try and get as many points as you possibly can. And, you know, that's what's fun about this matchup to me. It's people almost understand that the impossibility of completely stopping either one of these quarterbacks. Like, it was a huge moment in that game on the last Ravens drive, that 3rd and 9. They didn't get it stopped, and now you pay the price. So now here they come. I mean, cut this thing down to 6.
And you see Philadelphia in these situations go with the tush push. In Buffalo, it's
all right,
affectionately known as the snowplow, among other names, but they're spread out here.
Spread out, Allen. Allen wants to run. He's going to spread, and Allen's going to run. Allen looking to throw. Pressure coming. Throws end zone. Caught. Coleman. 2-point conversion's good. 27-21. We got a flag on the play.
Did he step out of bounds because there's a hat down with one of the officials in the back? There you see Anthony Fleming, field judge, through his cap. Let's see. As Coleman's working the back line.
Oh, yeah, he's out of bounds.
From Nate Wiggins. And here's John Hussey.
The receiver went out of bounds and was the first to touch the ball before he came back in bounds. Therefore, it's an incomplete pass. The try is no good.
Try is no good. 27-19 remains the score. Flag on the wide receiver for Buffalo going out of bounds. 7:47 left in the 3rd when we come back here. Who's going to be the next for the Ravens to score?
A digital agent would have helped me pre.
That's the question. Justice Hill. Mark Andrews, I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Pools open next week.
We will see.
Agent Force helps lenders prevent finance fiascos.
It doesn't matter, Corby. Once you go outside as a receiver, once you go out of bounds, you cannot be the first one to touch it. That's a standard rule for the whole entire circumference of the field. So such is life on that one.
Why put it on the line?
North Ravens TD score. Who will get the next Ravens TD?
So much at stake. With so much room to fail. Why risk it? Why would you dare? Seriously, why?
Well, you know, the defense hasn't stopped anybody yet, so I can't blame him on that. You know?
What if you don't?
Total points are going crazy right now.
Where am I going? I don't know. Where am I heading? I ain't certain. All I know is I am on my way. When will I be?
Say Flowers is at 98 receiving yards. Does he make it? Does he make another 16 receiving yards? Zay Flowers for another 16 receiving yards. Possible.
Let's go places.
It's possible.
Your first date as reporters. Remember the 5 W's. That a gang? I hope it's not disruptive to have me shake everything up.
No, don't be so self-navigating.
$30. You don't get much on that. Don't get much on that. Bills cannot allow another TV, Rick says. Sunday night, Falcons and the Vikings. That'll be a good one.
We'll see you Sunday night for that. Speaking of Monday night, our friends at ESPN, Joe and Troy will have that.
Let me see. Which way?
A Manning cast on ESPN too. Thanks to Peyton Manning.
I like both.
And Eli as well. Chris Cameo for bringing us on the air tonight, reflecting on the Manning Bowl 20 years ago.
Yeah, I kind of like the bigger moon. Yeah, I kind of like the bigger moon. This is really good stuff. Jen's working on some stuff backstage. It's really cool. Elliot, hello. Welcome in. Robert Sprite, welcome in. Buffalo, giving the ball to the Ravens. Collected it to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, out to the 34. Ravens will start there.
It should be Walmart plus, because we have one of the great centers in the game, Tyler Linderbaum. Watch number 64 and what he does. This is like ballet if you're an offensive lineman. Stays in front of the tough blocks. Watch him leap through on this next one.
All right, first down and 10 Ravens.
Fun to watch him play the center position. Hasn't given up a sack in the last 2 years. Their best run blocker. What an athlete playing centers.
Handoff up the middle. Second down coming up. I like both, but Minnie's ears kind of stand out with the color.
So why wasn't it a penalty and a retry for Buffalo?
Steve Duke, what's up?
The penalty for a player going out of bounds coming up for first touch is loss of down at the previous spot.
They should have gone for one. Yeah, I agree with you. They should have taken that 1 point. I agree with you 100%, Steve Duke. 2nd and 5, handoff. He lost yards on that one. They finally hit him in the backfield. 3rd down and 10 coming up. That was a nice play right there.
Career-making plays right there out of Ed Oliver. Just watch the contact here, and he's going to take Rosengarten right back.
Yeah, he drove him right back into the running back. 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10. Shotgun, looking to throw. Down the field he goes. Going deep for Bateman. No flag. Ravens give the ball up 3 and out to the Bills.
Christian Benford has just done this since the beginning. When he came in 22 as a 6th-round pick, nobody would have ever believed the impact that he would have at the cornerback position. And I'll tell you, on the other side tonight,
Here's the punt. Ravens giving the ball back.
But for one penalty early on in this,
Jordan Stan's first pick of the season is a good run. 50 yards completing contacted. Eagles still hang on down to 17.
Big stop. Hit right away. Ravens will start. Hold them there. Yeah, I know. I agree. Some teams just go automatically. They don't care. Rick says momentum has shifted. We will see.
Coach here to tell you about an all-star bundle. It's Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN. And right now you can get all 3 with a special limit.
We will see what happens here.
It's as easy as catching a football. It's as easy as catching a football. Oh, yeah.
I'm a baby. Typically, you say ready before you throw it.
Stewie.
ESPN. 3 all-stars, 1.
Buffalo's going to start their own 16 for this drive.
When Verizon gives you a free phone on any plan, you use AI a lot.
Gemini, is my houseplant leaning away because it hates me?
Nothing personal. It's leaning away for more sunlight.
Come here, you're
Like, a lot. Get a Google Pixel 10 Pro on us.
There's a reason they don't call them thing bikes, am I right?
Yeah.
Because it's dirt bike.
Gas stations. Whew.
You gotta start at the top, work your way down. You want me to do yours next?
Fun.
They have to fill the silence.
The bathroom code's 9914.
Progressive.
See how this roll goes. Momentum is key.
Even when U.S. women's national team forward Mallory Swanson isn't on the field, she always makes the perfect play. With a Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card, she'll earn 6% cash back in the category of her choice, like online shopping for the first year from account opening. So wherever life takes you, get the card.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. A lot different in the coloring there.
Erica, used car shopping doesn't have to be scary.
Corby says, I'll be right back.
Knowing how a car's accident history impacts price means you don't have to overpay. No fear, just Fox. Say, show me at Carfax.com.
All right, coming back into Highmark Stadium.
Orchard Park. As high as that light tower is, that's top of the stadium is going to be like this stadium's old style. It's kind of built in the ground. The field level is below ground level.
Yeah, that's true, Steve.
Some great players over the years. And that's one.
First down and 10. Here we go.
Lamar Jackson giving us everything we thought we'd see here tonight.
Changing the play at the line. Play action. Looking to throw. Allen dumps it underneath. Hit right away at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second down.
Watch this. Back when he was in Wyoming, I don't know what that was. He's kind of on his left leg and tilted over and his legs flat.
That's good.
They've been working with him. We've been watching this on Hard Knocks.
Like this.
And now look at the rhythm. The hips go first, then the trunk, and the arm follows behind, just like that mythical golf swing I've been working on.
I like that a lot. Second down and 10. Hit him. Allen dancing around. We got flags down all over the place. I think there's going to be holding on the Bills, and it's coming back.
This one's coming back.
Holding. Offense number 79. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
10-yard penalty. Redo second down. It's going to be second and 18.
Just couldn't quite get in front. Sometimes when you have help on the outside, it doesn't always help. And he's working against Kyle Van Noy, who put a good move on him. The old savvy veteran went off to the Pro Bowl last year. Congratulations. I think that was his first.
Second down and 18. Second and 18.
12 and a half sacks at 34 years old. Super Bowl rings. Still so effective. And the whole pushes Buffalo back to second and 18.
Pressure coming. Allen's got time. Dances up in front of him. Shuttle pass. Oh, to Shakur. That's a nice play. They're going to get the first down. Unreal.
This is turning into one heck of a duel out here between these two quarterbacks. With the escape up, really had no chance.
They had him, and they let him get loose. They were short of the first down. They're giving him.
They get the first down as they go for their version of the twist push. Meantime, the blocking with Dalton being paid. And Chidobe Awuzie went way downfield. The mark of the ball is at the 27-yard line, and now it's a Buffalo first down. That's what was going on.
Yeah. Sean McDermott, the old wrestler, would have liked that move. I mean, this is what it turns into with these two teams. I mean, it really does. Because these two teams, Kansas City,
Good night, Elliot. First and 10, 3:54 on the clock.
They know this game means something because at the end of the year, home field advantage, whatever, it's going to mean something.
Pitch to the outside. Short run. Gain of 2. Second and 8.
You lived this when you were with the Bengals. You guys were on good teams. Every week, of course, you're up. But when you know the other team is one you respect, the one you had to do everything to knock out of the playoffs a year ago, you can't help but be at max effort going into a game like this.
Well, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers will tell you this, too. When you play the Ravens, it's like a challenge.
Gotcha. That's a nice call, Steve. Thanks for coming in tonight. You're bringing a lot to the chat. I appreciate you. Second and 8. Second and 8. Wide receiver in motion. Look at the throw. Pressure coming. Allen pumps, gets it off. Way incomplete. Threw it way over his receiver. Third and 8 coming up.
So you throw out the name Marlon Humphrey, and boy, what a difference he makes for this football team. He can play outside. He had 6 interceptions last year for this team. He is the savvy veteran that, along with Kyle Hamilton, makes the calls, get them in the right position.
3 minutes left of the third. Third down chance to stop for the Ravens here.
Marlon on the field before the game, he said, I'm not upset this guy. I'm the uncle here. 9 years in the league, but feels great. So excited.
Pressure coming at him. Allen runs away from it. Got a whole lot of time. Incomplete. Hamilton on the play. Gotta love Hamilton.
Let's take a look at the tail end of this play.
Marky do the wide receiver stepped out of bounds before he caught the ball.
The question is, did he grab a shoulder and turn him, Terry?
Here's the punt. Fair catch, taken at the 32. Ravens will start there. 2:42 left in the third. Appreciate everybody being here tonight, hanging out with us.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched BUFvsBAL.
Hey everybody, it's Pat from Rope Drop. Welcome to the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be back in just a minute. I've got to go dry off. It's soaking here today. Have a great rest of your day. We'll be back soon.
Thank you, Pat.
Not smart. At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Hook 'em.
If I'm not human, what am I?
You're beautiful.
and specimens. 5 new life forms.
Is that texture on the moon? That was a good stop by the Ravens D. We'll see if they can make something of it. They got to hold the ball for a while, potentially score something. They're only up 8. So any type of score would give them a 2-score advantage.
It's on fire.
I'm going to show you how to follow your dreams.
Okay, comma. We could have both left and right and use them.
You'll get more than you expect for breakfast.
Same message, same branding.
Because a late night
Same branding.
Get more than you expect with McDevitt.
This is the time when the best.
I swear my phone is stupid. All right, we'll see when they come back what's going to happen here. 1st and 10. It's a 32 from Baltimore. Still a lot of game left. You cannot sit on yourself. You get in trouble.
Kyle Hamilton is going to recognize almost immediately Shakir coming across the field and end up picking him up. Little contact down at the end. We've talked to our officiating friends. They say too much just bang bang, so that's legal play. But here's the news. Kyle Hamilton here is in the locker room, and if there is a position that the Ravens are very thin at.
Why is Hamilton going to the locker room? That's not good. Now we definitely need to score. Under center, Lamar. Double I behind him. Play action. Going to throw. Dumps it. He's got Flowers down the sideline. There he goes. All the way down to the 30. Big play for Flowers. Massive first down gain for Flowers.
You get in these little tight formations.
Just went over 134 yards.
Going across the formation. And remember this, when you're in your home stadium, the crowd is very loud and it impacts your defense. And probably no defense communicates more at the line of scrimmage than does the Buffalo Bills. I wonder if they just missed a call.
1st down and 10. 1st and 10. Handoff, Henry. Gain of about 3.
Here's Melissa.
Yeah, Mike, I was watching Zay Flowers in the first half, and he was talking to Lamar Jackson on the sideline. He said the corners were grabbing him, but he just couldn't get open. Well, he's not talking about that in the second half after he scored that last Ravens touchdown. He went up and down the bench, saying with a huge smile, "I'm here this time," even yelling it to the crowd. Remember, he missed the divisional playoff game last season with that right knee injury. He's enjoying himself down here. Got a big hug from Harbaugh right there. Big embrace, lots of smiles.
2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7. Lamar, end zone. Oh, what a catch. Are you kidding me? DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. One-handed catch for Hopkins in double coverage. Oh, my God.
So he could end up being the difference for this team coming there.
DeAndre Hopkins, 33, still chasing in the ring. Those big, huge hands.
Wow.
John Harbaugh telling us last night what he can be for.
Extra point is good. 34-19. Kyle Hamilton's injury is a hand injury. Hand injury. Wow. That was an impressive catch. in double coverage, single-handed.
I've been thinking things over. I just needed to tell you this face to face.
Don't say it.
You're gonna be eligible to become a member of Navy Federal Credit
Wow.
Union because I'm an Air Force veteran. My whole family can join, and you could get unlimited 2% cash back with the Cash Rewards Plus card. I know this is a lot.
Wow. All veterans and their families can join. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
The Chewy order is on the way for John.
Wow, that looks even better when I open it up. I just opened that up. That looks even better.
Loving life, one mouthful at a time, for low prices. For life with pets, there's Chewy.
This is awesome. This is what I wanted.
If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona. La Playa awaits. Introducing
This is really cool.
$3 steak burritos, lavishly packed with marinated.
I can't believe D-Hop with that big play right there.
And a zesty avocado sauce to the cheesy melt.
85 likes. We still need 15 more to get to 100. Should be able to get close to 100.
They're just $3. New $3 steak burritos, only at Taco Bell.
Are you happy? Can I download that? Can I have the approval to download? Rick says momentum crush. That was a big play. Hopkins going up and doing that. I'd have to look. I can't remember. I don't think the Eagles or the Packers are. Could be wrong. I can't remember what division we play in the NFC. Here, I'll look it up. I'll look it up for you. I'll tell you. Okay. Sorry, I'm just excited.
DeAndre Hopkins, time first team All Pro, 179th. Had a lot of quarterbacks. He made a lot of good plays. But how about this one?
Buffalo, Cleveland, Detroit, Kansas City, Houston, the Rams, the Bears, the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Browns, the Jets, the Bengals, the Steelers, the Bengals, the Patriots, the Packers, and the Steelers are at the end of the season. Yeah.
John Hussey will tell us what the foul was.
During the return, holding, going to bring it back.
That 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul. First down.
One more time, the touchdown. And they go to celebrate, and over by the fan hits him up on the head, and then hits Lamar Jackson. And after that fan, wasn't celebrating at all, hit him, Jackson pushes the fan back. Obviously, both in the wrong there, but you can't be pushing the players if you're a fan there as well. It wasn't as though Hopkins was doing anything that he was extending himself into the crowd.
And I think Lamar saw the first one and then took one himself. And I'm not excusing. I know there's no way you're allowed to go after fans in the stand almost no matter what happens. But sometimes that gets a little ridiculous, too.
Second down and 6. Second and 6. Allen double pumps. Allen throws on the run. Caught. First down, Buffalo. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter right there.
Bills will move the chains as this third quarter comes to an end. 14 points for the Ravens. The highlight touchdown for Hopkins.
That's the end of the third quarter. Did you guys see what just happened on that replay there? A fan in the first row reached in as the Ravens were walking by. Two of the players were going by, celebrating with Ravens fans, high-fiving them, and the fans slapped the helmet of Hopkins right in front of Lamar, and Lamar looked at him, and the fans slapped the helmet of Lamar, and Lamar pushed him back, defended himself. So that's interesting. That'll be all over social media. I'm calling it. That'll be all over social media in an hour. I'm calling it.
Sure that you spend the rest of your days in a 6x8 cell.
September 25th, NBC and Peacock.
Paul, welcome in. Your wife is going for the Ravens. What's up, Paul? How you been, buddy? Welcome back in. Nice to see you back.
A blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson. Now for a limited time, get 1.99% APR for 60 months on the Hyundai Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
I guarantee it will.
Take a look at this team.
Let me go look right now. I bet you it's already out there.
Trained for years to be here. You can see their drive, their passion, their focus, and now they're ready to take the field. They're MedStar Health, trusted medical team of the Ravens for more than 20 years. And for every training camp, every practice, and every game, they're the team your team chooses every time.
Nah, not out there yet, but it's coming. Trust me.
We treat people.
Give it time.
The Nissan Rogue takes head for him. Punish under immense pressure. And exposed to excessive wear. We put it.
Give it time.
So you get its best. Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano.
Watch Gary Sandusky on WBAL TV.
There's all those memes about that Philly lady out there. It's ridiculous. They're everywhere. Everywhere.
On that ride. Fourth quarter coming. We welcome you back to the NFL Kickoff Weekend, presented by YouTube TV. Melissa Stark down the sideline, Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, with you here in Orchard.
First down and 10. Ball at the 28.
Lose. They're down 15 with 15 to go.
Look at the throw. Pressure coming down the field. Caught. First down. Out to the 43. Nice catch. Coleman on the catch. That was a nice catch.
One high look, which means one-on-one on the outside. And of the tape I watched during the summer about this team, he throws it to Keon Coleman when that happens almost every time.
Shotgun. Pressure coming. Throws underneath. Caught. Cook on the catch. Short gain. Second down and 6.
Padding on that left hand.
He's been checked out. He's been playing great. Kyle Hamilton's just had
Second down. I don't think Hamilton's out there right now. Down the field he goes. Incomplete.
Yeah, Mike, so we saw Kyle Hamilton leave the field. He went immediately into the x-ray room where he spent 5 minutes. And then when he came back out, you see him there. He was with the athletic training staff. You mentioned the padding at the base of his pointer finger. Then they put his glove back on and taped his middle finger to his pointer finger. And we'll keep an eye on it.
Okay, Hamilton's got some finger issues, but he's back in the game.
Thursday with the weather delay up here on Sunday. Best of the business back for
Shotgun pressure coming. No, they got it off to Cook. First down. And he's loose. 30, 20, 10. Tackled at the 2. Tackled at the 2. What a play. 52-yard play for Cook.
which means he's going to slide the line that way. They still brought pressure away from him, so he had to throw it.
Oh. Allen trying to run, can't get there. He's shut down.
aggressively by Malachi Starks, the rookie. When they get in close, Chris, you've pointed this out the last couple of years. Bills love to go to the left. Baltimore was loading up for that one. Now we have a whistle stopping play here for an injured Raven.
Humphreys?
Marlon Humphrey.
Humphreys is an injured Raven.
Wonder if it happened on the play before. So this audible is just so good. He's going to go Lester, right? So we're going to go that way. And if they come from the other way as well, then he's got to throw that thing hot. They do. Van Noy comes off the edge. There's nobody left. Roquan Smith had to try to make the play and catch up because ultimately that was his responsibility. But that play and what we've seen from Lamar tonight as well, in the first week of the season, these guys are all over what defenses are trying to do.
Well, always over here, Paul. We do the best we can, buddy. Glad you're here.
And don't lose the back end of the play where Nate Wiggins comes all the way over across the field, gets off a block, makes the tackle of Cook, and then a loss of a yard on that rushing attempt by Allen.
Second down and goal from the 2.
Big bumps, including the fullback Reggie Hilliard.
Play action. Look at the throw. He'll run it in himself. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I hope everybody's enjoying this as much as I am. I mean, all the way down that every detail.
Wow. Gowdy, what's up? Welcome in.
Watch his head when he does that. It looks like he made the handoff and he's just staring at the running back.
They're going to go for 2 here.
Sold the final person that had to be sold, and he walks in the end zone.
Shotgun, play action. Look at the throw. Got all day, running for his life. Throws on a run. Intercepted. Intercepted by Hamilton. Ravens hold off the 2. Rawson found gifted 1 membership to the Spider-Man. San Diego Spider-Man getting blessed. Thank you for your generosity caring for Preston and I and the channel and blessing the community as well. Ross, I appreciate you. More than you know. You don't have to do that. I know you got a lot going on right now, brother. That's incredibly gracious on your behalf.
Use AI a lot.
The long, thin tube in the middle.
Yes. Boyfriend of the year.
Still down 9 because of that.
Gemini, is my house plant leaning away because it hates me?
Nothing personal. It's leaning away for more so.
Gemini, any pointers on my downward dog? Get it. It's a Google Pixel 10 Pro.
The Ravens go back down here. They get 7. You're down 16. That's 2 8s and a 2. But 2 double 2s you got to get.
Like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD.
Yeah, Bruce, you're not wrong. Neither is Rick says horrible play call by Buffalo. Corby says, ugh, why'd you do it? I get it. I get your frustration.
2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado 1500 models.
All right.
Lowe's knows tackling projects now means you can football Sunday.
Yeah, Steve, I'd like to get paid some of their money, right?
More ice than me?
I could maybe buy a new hand if I made that kind of money.
Do you always have 2 bucket chains?
How about that? If I could make that coordinator money, I could go buy a new hand. What do you think?
Just need that security code in the back of the truck.
No one is more secure than pizza. With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, Jason.
We'll be back here tomorrow night for Monday Night Football. I hope you guys will join me. Tomorrow night. What do we got? Bears tomorrow and who? Who else didn't play? Who's tomorrow's Monday night game? Bears didn't play today that I remember. Trying to look through the teams right now to figure it out off the top of my head. Mm-hmm. Give me a second. I'll figure it out. All the teams in the AFC North played.
September 22nd on NBC and Peacock.
Well, becoming one of the great players in franchise history. And
Bills played. Dolphins played.
rushing touchdown is 66th.
Patriots played. Is it Bears and Vikings? Oh, that'll be really good. That'll work. That'll be a good game.
Football Hall of Famer, who, like many of the Bills, stays around the area and is here.
Ned Goodwin. Thank you, Ned, for helping us out. Welcome into the channel, Ned. Feel free to jump in anytime, my friend. Here comes the kickoff. Ravens getting the ball back. Taking it to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Out to the 35. Ravens will start there.
Yeah, let's bring in Terry, because once he lateraled the ball back into the end zone, if he had taken a knee or just gotten tackled, that is a safety at 1 point, right, Terry?
Absolutely, Chris. Once the entire ball gets out of the end zone, it's now on him. He puts it back in with the backward pass. Luckily, Van Noy came into the field of play and went down on one knee rather than doing it in the end zone.
Veteran figured it out.
Ravens changing the play at the line. Changing the play at the line. Good night, Goofy Mania. Thank you for coming in. Lamar looking to throw. Incomplete. He had Flowers and he underthrew him.
Zay Flowers not being in the playoff game just in that third quarter. 39, 23, and 36-yard completions, Jackson to Flowers.
Well, and the reason it was so significant is because the Buffalo Bills did a great job with their man coverage. And
second down and 10. Second and 10.
Was the reason his not being there, because he is the man-to-man specialist. He would have been a very difficult cover for this Bills team.
Quick out complete to Hill. Gain of 9. 3rd and 1 coming up. 3rd and 1. After that parlay, you're a pro gambler. 3rd and 1.
We'll see if replay assist will take care of that. They will.
After assistance from replay, the on the field is an incomplete.
Incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. He dropped that ball, no doubt. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Shotgun, crowd getting loud. Pressure coming. Jackson running for his life. Gets away. Now he can run with it, and he's loose. First down, Lamar, crossing midfield to the 45 of Buffalo. First down, Lamar. Wow. Unbelievable.
Almost has ever played that position. And not only is it not a sack, it turns into one of the most spectacular.
First down and 10. Unreal. Superman. Put on a cape, would you? Under center. They're going to hand it off here. There goes Henry. Look out. He's gone. Sideline. Touchdown. Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Wow.
Here's the problem. Taylor Ratt's about a 4'7" guy.
Wow.
Running, and Derrick Henry is faster, bigger, and he just simply pulls away from the Buffalo Bills safety. That was part of the reason they tried
Unreal.
to push him in to add a little element of speed. But the play by Lamar Jackson was the backbreak. It just took all the spirit out of the Bills' defense.
Extra point up and good. No. No good. 40-25.
Won't be the last. It keeps it a 15-point game on a night of big plays. Yet another one for Derrick Henry. 2 more touchdowns.
Wow. That's all I got right now is wow.
In life and in business, the goalposts often move. But at Accenture, we say game on. Because whatever goal you're heading for, together, we'll get there.
Subway's footlongs are packed with protein, like the Ultimate BMT or the All-Pro Sweet Onion Chicken Teriyaki, with 58 grams of protein. And now Subway MVP Rewards members can buy any footlong in the app and get 40% off. Fuel up now in the Subway app. You've got a big day, and you need to smell fresh.
What a game today.
Unstoppables gives your clothes a 24-hour non.
You know that Buffalo is going to come right back down here. Yeah, Lou's doing good. I'm okay. I'm good with him.
Sports. No way. The gecko was just spotted down the street.
I've always wanted to meet him.
I'm definitely good with him.
Emergency roadside service got us out of a jam. Sounds like you got more than just savings.
571 on the subscriber count. Doing okay with that tonight as well.
Friendly service and American football.
Something to drink?
Oh yes, what a tea, be lovely. And a root beer with lots of ice. You know, you kind of look like someone.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My cousin Daryl.
Oh, he does look like Daryl.
What's up, Zach?
Check out the deco. T-Mobile's got it.
David T, what's up? Welcome in.
Our echoes are all knowing. T-Mobile's got home internet for just $35 a month, and it's guaranteed.
Welcome in.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate.
That Gatorade Purple Fierce looks pretty good.
Lose more sweat. Run the game. Gatorade. Is it a
Last week, Jimmy kicked off the football season.
Not Miles, Jimmy.
This week, that's Steve Martin Short, and Selena Gomez, Stephen Curry, Fred Armisen, and Reese Witherspoon. The New Tonight Show this week.
Here we go.
Derrick Henry on the night up to 175 yards, so that is game 7 over 150 past age 30. And that's Derrick Henry and Walter Payton. That's it. Sweetness in the hall, and King Henry will be there too.
Collected at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Tackled at the 25. Down at the 27. They will start there. Alan Mania, hello. Welcome in.
Buffalo will take over there, down 15, 11:35 to go.
You know, and this isn't rare what Baltimore is doing. They had 29 run plays of 20-plus yards a season ago, and we just had back-to-back. I mean, they were backed up in their own zone, right? And,
yes.
And Lamar was running the wrong way. All of a sudden, he's out at the 50, and then, Derek did the rest.
And that is out of those two numbers I just saw there. That's out of 42.
First down and 10.
The Ravens are averaging almost 10 yards per play here tonight. Allen going to go to work here with the
First down. Just short. 2nd and 1. Are they going to give it to him?
At the 37-yard line. Baltimore the first to serve up.
2nd down and 1, it looks like.
Scoring 40 points, but Chris, the end of last year, their last 4 regular season games was 35, 34, 31, 35. They're just picking up where they left off.
Shotgun, going to throw, complete. Caught, Shakir. First down, Buffalo. Mayor, have a good night. Thank you for being here, my friend. Appreciate your support.
Everything possible. Sometimes the other guys are just better.
Shotgun, you got to throw, pressure. Intercepted. Wiggins on the interception. Or is it a Woozier? No, that ball hit the ground. Yoo-hoo, welcome in.
Automatically reviewed as it was called an INT on the field. when he's laying on top of the ball there.
Review, the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass. That's good. That's a good call.
Even though Terry, it's in contact with his body.
Well, thank you, Corby. I appreciate you being here.
No, Mike, he never got control from football.
That was not an interception. That is the correct call. 2nd out of 10.
This defense this year with the veteran Awuzie.
I mean, if those two guys stay healthy, Jair Alexander and Awuzie stay healthy and play all the way through.
2nd and 10.
Nate Wiggins, Marlon Humphrey, all the fielders as well. So incompletion, 2nd.
Bill's about to get hit. Allen's running for his life. He's going to get the first down for Buffalo and slide down there. Nice play. Welcome in, Magic Adventures.
He knows it too. So it'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 as Allen slid early. Handoff. Davis gets hit in the backfield. He's not going to get it. And flags go down everywhere.
First down, and now Buffalo's going to be backed up to 3rd and long. Go back and look at the slide. It is where the ball is when the slide begins. Nope, let's look at that. He's going forward actually here on this. Let's see. Terry?
They blew that. That should have been a first down, Buffalo.
Exactly. It's where it's the front of the football when the body part touches the ground, and it's clearly beyond the line right there. It's clearly beyond the line. This should have been a first down. Missed the spot by the.
Yeah, they choked on that one.
Challenged.
Sorry, Terry. Another flag thrown down here after the penalty is being walked off.
Holding. Offense number 73. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. 3rd down.
Holding, 10-yard penalty, 3rd and 11.
So Deion Dawkins calls for the hold and take it back to 3rd down. Terry, how tough is that play for the officials to spot the ball as it's going 10 yards downfield after the Allen run?
It is difficult, Mike. He's following the play, but they've done this for years. They should be able to get a little bit better than a yard away from play.
3rd and 11, pressure coming. Sacked, he's going down.
He's sacked for the first time.
Ravens get the sack. Matabike.
Yeah, he had 13 sacks back in 23 and really was a big sensation in the league. And you can see that kind of movement, skill, and strength to go along with it. When those defensive tackles come from inside out, banging.
Here comes the punt.
Right to the quarterback. Very difficult to stop.
35-yard line, 34 is where it's down. The Ravens will start there.
Baltimore take over at the 35. Buffalo gets nothing out of a drive. They had to have it. And they're down 15.
Top fans tonight: Lila Rose, Teresa Score, Debbie Bernfeld, Jonathan Chong, Corby Sinclair are listed as the top fans for tonight. How about that? So there's that.
Say a lot. We meant a lot. Gemini, is my houseplant leaning away because it hates me?
Nothing personal. It's leaning away.
Also want to say thank you to Ross and Found for gifting a membership. Lila Rose for a amazing super chat. Thank you, Lila. And then Kenny became a member. That was in an earlier stream.
Do you want what I have?
Thank you for the support tonight. Very grateful to all the moderators in tonight, working together, going into the mod chat, working as a team. I appreciate you. Makes a difference when we got all these bots and all coming in and everything else. And we're successfully doing everything.
I'll show you who I am. September 19th.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the leadership of this captain, but getting that captain. Coward, missed again. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
4th doesn't count. When we come back, Ravens ball. They're probably going to see a lot of running.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks.
Teamwork does make the dream work. Yes, it does.
The highly capable Silverado 15.
I've still got one more stream tonight. That's the crazy part. I've been streaming since 1 o'clock this afternoon, or quarter of.
In every Chevy truck, dependability.
Well, there was other games there were, Adrian, not in the games that I did.
You can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado 1500 models.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
My name is Ned. I am your new editor-in-chief. I think it's clean. It's not byline like the last line. It's like, hi.
Chris, we've seen this movie before. We saw the Week 4 Derrick Henry dominance against the Bills, and a similar act, even more explosive run to this one.
14 carries, 175 yards. It's insane.
3 30-plus yard runs in this game.
Handoff. Henry. Round the outside. He'll get about 3, maybe 4.
I can remember the first time I saw some of these workouts that Derrick Henry was doing, and you just go, oh, that's why he's going to the Hall of Fame, and I never did. I mean, look at the work alone he does going up this hill. He's not just going up, he's making cuts back and forth, dragging whatever that is behind him, and finally making it up to the hill. So running past Rath is a piece of cake. It's not on a hill. I don't know how you could be more impressed with 2 football players.
Second down and 7. 2nd and 7. Handoff. Henry. Not much. I can't recall.
About his workouts, anything changing now that you're 31 years old? Said, no, didn't change. No reason to. Said, if anything, I added more of the hills. Nutrition standpoint, there's some intermittent fasting that he does along the way. Whatever he's doing, shame on us for not following.
We're going to start it next week, man. I'm
sure?
Yeah, we're going to.
Okay. What time? Team in Minnesota on Friday?
Ask the list.
Okay.
3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. We got flags everywhere.
It'll be 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13. It's got to be a false start. Yep. False start. Offense.
5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
I wonder how many teams in the AFC are sitting at home watching this game going, uh-oh. You know, I mean, seriously, this is a pretty dominant performance against one of the top teams in the league in their place. And you could just feel the frustration of the Ravens when we were talking to them about this playoff game a season ago. You know?
3rd down and 13. Flowers in motion. Throws, hits Flowers. Flags down again. Another penalty.
Six penalties, Baltimore, 4 on Buffalo. One area the Ravens need to cut down.
Illegal motion offense.
That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Penalties declined, 4th down.
Get away with a little bit, but not a lot of it. You're going to see Flowers turn up towards the line of scrimmage, get a little jump on the route. Clearly a foul.
So the Bills do get the ball back with half the quarter.
They're going to punt here.
So still alive, but obviously need some special stuff to happen. A number of folks have left here at Highmark Stadium. See if Brandon Cotterton can give the Bills good field position as Jordan Stout kicking here for the 2nd time.
Here's the punt.
Ravens down at the 1. Simpson, no, it's back. He did get to the line.
If you try to down the ball and slide into the line, that is a touchback.
Is number 32 slid into the end zone and touched the white line. Therefore, it's a touchback.
It's a really poor play. I mean, at that point, you just have to knock it back off the line. When you allow yourself to slide into the end zone, any part of your body or that ball touches the line.
That's a good call. It's the correct call.
One finger, one glove, getting there.
And you just don't anticipate how
1st and 10 at the 20.
you try to dive on that ball, but you just got to tap it back.
So plus 19 yards for the Bills, and they start at 20.
Allen going to throw. Nice catch. Coleman with a great catch. Gain of 21.
Perfect throwing motions right there, and that is what they can do on the outside for Josh Allen. Keon Coleman, that is his play right there.
Pressure coming. Allen runs away from it. Going to run out of bounds.
To get a whole bunch of yards on the ground and get close to another first down.
2nd down and about 4.
Let's go back and watch.
Clock continues to run, approaching 6 minutes.
This was a throw he really struggled with when he was coming out of college. Anything off to his left, he trained a long time to really open up his hips and get better at that. But the continued improvement of what he has done with his fundamentals of throwing the ball, he was not that accurate a guy when he was in college.
Shotgun, pressure coming again. Allen underneath, caught, 1st down, Palmer.
3-yard line. And the first down for Buffalo, 6:05.
Ball at the Baltimore 44, 1st and 10.
3 timeout, so still
Going under 6 minutes now. Ball batted down at the line. Ravens got to that one. We'll wait and see, Steve. Never know what could happen. Like you were saying there.
To get off the field. I mean, they were barely able to create a push, and in part because of that, they were able to get their hands up and knock one down. But as soon as that ball was knocked down, they all turned and ran for the sideline.
Full-fledged line change. And the Sabres season doesn't start for about a month. They were coming over the boards. 2nd and 10.
Shotgun, play action. Coming at him, cross the middle. Caught.
7-yard line with Keon Coleman. So that's catch number 5 tonight.
3rd down and 3 at the Baltimore 37.
29 all of last season.
Approaching the 5-minute mark.
They just have to make a play. They need to score something right here and make one defensive stop before this game's over. But that has seemed to be almost impossible.
Changing the play at the line. Called out the alert. Shotgun throws incomplete. Flag comes down, though. It's going to be a 1st down. Pass interference or something.
That 6'3" frame of Coleman factor on this drive.
Pass interference. Defense number 2. Ball requests the spot of the foul.
Pass interference on Wiggins. At the 29.
He does not have to worry about Coleman going by him, which is why you're seeing him almost in a fist fight with every step of the way going down the field. He's not worried about the deep ball. He's worried about that one thrown behind him, that back shoulder.
1st and 10. Shotgun looking to throw. Underneath, caught. Kincaid, 1st down again inside the 20.
Clock stopped at 4:59.
It's just a different offense. It really is when Dalton Kincaid's in the lineup and healthy. It was a little hard to watch this offense without him. He could play, but he wasn't the same guy that he was for the most part early in his career, earlier that season.
1st and 10. Throws across the middle, out of the hands. Went more down the sideline than middle. I thought it was going more in the middle. Still incomplete. He overthrows his receiver.
Every quarterback and every receiver will agree the hardest thing that they do is to hesitate and go and trying to time that throw up, because it's different, you know. But everybody's used to flying off the ball and getting
Second down and 10.
But when you're in the red zone, to go hesitate to go, it's like an opportunity to throw a go route, right? When you didn't have the space for it. It's just the timing of it is so hard.
Second down and 10. Going to throw. Oh, into the end zone, incomplete, off the hands of Johnson, the running back, on a wheel route.
And you cannot throw a football better than
That was a beautiful throw by Allen.
Absolutely perfect. Pretty good.
That's got to be caught. His receiver let him down there. That running back, that's the touchdown. That was the perfect throw.
Almost every time. That is a huge miss.
Third down and 10.
Obviously, given the scoreboard situation, 4-down territory for Buffalo.
Caught underneath. Palmer out of bounds at like the 9, maybe? Where are they going to mark him? At the 10. 4th and 2 coming up.
I think you're going to see a spread out formation, and depending on what they do on the back end coverage, you'll either see Josh run the football here, or if they're just one-on-one, he'll pick and choose who he likes.
4th and 2. Allen, shotgun. Running back next to him. Looking to throw. Allen. In trouble. Throws. Deflected. Touchdown. Coleman catches the ball on a deflection. Are you kidding me?
Clap your hands!
Wow.
We're playing Madden. I don't even know how to describe this stuff.
That's crazy.
Flying around, quarterbacks running around like crazy people. Nobody can catch them. Derrick Henry running up and down the field.
On the deflection.
This time down 9, Buffalo will go for 1 and try to make it a one-score game with 3 timeouts. Trying to do what's been really hard to stop the Ravens.
Extra points good. 40-32. Just under 4 minutes remaining. What a catch off the deflection.
Had to have Keon Coleman come up with a big year. He is the guy they drafted a season ago. He's just going to keep competing here. Gets to the back line, stays focused on it. The ball's tipped around. He makes a diving catch.
Wow.
McDermott was telling us about Coleman when we visited with him on Friday. Maybe the guy who's grown the most on the team. He really had a plan when he left here. He was not up here during the offseason, but they kept getting.
His defender fell down. Wow.
And when he got here, once the minicamp started, he came back with ability, maturity, and he comes up with a touchdown.
They don't need to go for 2, Nathan or Nathaniel. Go for 1, get the 1, worry about the 2 at the end of the game if you could tie it up. You need both.
It just has never felt like they were really in the game, and yet they're hanging around, and it's an 8-point game right now. Anything can happen here.
Here's the catch. Ali's got it. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Still on his feet. He's dropped it to 28. Ravens will start there.
The guys on the top of the marquee have been as advertised.
Better.
Better. All right, go ahead. You got it.
I mean, you know, you take either one of these guys off of these 2 teams, and basically they've changed the face of the game. This is not a drop back.
Just under 4 minutes is the Ravens start.
These 2 guys,
Lamar's going to keep it himself. He's going to outrun the defense and slide down at the 40. First down, Ravens.
First down at the 41-yard line. I mean, I want you to watch the edge player here.
Ravens drive down and get a field goal here. It could pretty much say it's over if they can get the field goal. I don't think it'll be enough time for Allen to come back in and run Music City Miracle for two scores. Under center, Henry. Fumble! Fumble! Buffalo's got it. Buffalo's got it.
He's having an unbelievable night. But stuck behind the line. The ball comes out. And Terrell Bernard comes up with it. Ed Oliver again going to end up making the play here, punching that thing out, and now 25,000 Bills fans are trying to get back.
Wow.
He's had some kind of night, Oliver.
Oh, my goodness.
There are so many guys who've had a great night tonight.
Ed Oliver's made the Pro Bowl tonight.
So the Bills will take over at the 30-yard line.
Bills are at the 30-yard line.
Points in this fourth quarter. And a chance with a touch and a 2 to tie the game.
First and 10. Pressure coming, cross the middle. Caught, touchdown. No, he's down at the 1. Down at the 1. Kimberly Ashman, welcome in.
Bills get rid of the ball.
Allen tries to jump it in himself, can't do it.
Jackson Hawes, 5th-round pick out of Georgia Tech. First 5 years he was at Yale.
He's the blocker. He's the blocker in this offense and makes the play on a second bounce. Mike, this game is nuts. This thing goes to overtime. It'll be one of the all-timers.
Second and goal.
Closing in on the 2-minute warning. Second and goal.
Handoff right up the middle. Ruled short. 2-minute warning. It's going to be third and goal. 2-minute warning, third and goal.
So it will be third and goal from about a foot away. Remember, Buffalo needs a 2-point conversion along with a touchdown to tie the game. After the game's first turnover in stunning fashion.
I mean, the Buffalo Bills, we talked about the Detroit Lions, we've talked about grit, we've talked about hard-nosed football players. The fact that the Bills have just hung in there in this game, right? It's all you can do. I mean, everything that Lamar and Derek was doing on the offensive side.
2-minute warning, third and goal.
And you hang in long enough, you get that one break finally, and here you are on the doorstep of tying this thing up.
And you've got a bunch of what-ifs. The Bills took a point off the board, went for 2, and Keon Coleman had a foot out of bounds and was the first to touch, and they lost that. Tyler Loop doinked an extra point off the upright. So we've had both ways points that you thought were going to happen, not happen. So we sit on 8 points here at the 2-minute warning. Buffalo a couple of shots to get a touchdown.
Third and goal. Allen goes in for the touchdown. They're going to go for 2 to tie.
That 6'5" frame, and now they go for 2 to try to tie this game.
Everybody does the same thing on these quarterback sneaks. They try to submarine underneath, and that time Josh Allen right over the top.
It's a pretty cool wrinkle to that, right? With everybody going down there.
They've got some play that they have practiced almost every day. And
Here we go.
And we're about to see it. The most important play, the most practiced play that the Bills have in their arsenal.
Look at the throw. Incomplete. Nate Wiggins breaks it up. Now we got a 2-point game, and you know the onside kick is coming.
Remember we were talking about the battle they had down the field? Look at that. It wasn't even started, and Wiggins is looking back in the backfield. He knew the ball was coming. Those one-on-one opportunities, and he was there to make a huge play. It's not over. This is plenty of time, plenty of timeouts.
And you were talking about the play you want to get to. Do you like getting to that play?
I wasn't crazy.
2 minutes or 1:58 on the clock.
It was a bit of a back shoulder, but you got a big size advantage right there for Keon Coleman. And
when I end this tonight, I got to end it quick and go right over to my other stream. So please understand, everybody, I'm going to end this quick as soon as it's over.
They choose not to go for the declared onside kick here.
So they are not going to go for the onside kick.
Absolutely.
Buffalo with 3 timeouts.
1:58 to go.
I think Derrick Henry's going to get a chance to make amends.
Justice Hill and Ali wait.
Ali on the reception. It's a 10, 15, 20. Bounces off of it, out of bounds at the 30.
To keep this going at the 31-yard line.
31-yard line for the Ravens.
And all 3 Buffalo timeouts.
Well, you know, for the Buffalo Bills, what they're going to do now, they're going to have to stack the line of scrimmage and take away the run and just hope somebody can make a play if, in fact, they throw the football.
If they stop getting with 3 downs, Bills still get the ball back.
First down and 10. Lamar goes under center. Stacking the line. Handoff. Henry. 3 yards, maybe 4. Timeout is called immediately.
So these multiple conversions as you go through the night, play the game out. Here they are. These all 2-point tries.
Yeah, I think this was Keon Coleman stepping out the back of the end zone. That did not count. Lost him down. Wiggins again there to make that play.
And then again, Allen on the move, throws it to Kyle Hamilton, who almost threw it back for 1 point for Buffalo because he threw it back to a teammate. And then the last one a moment ago with Coleman.
2nd and 9. They're only giving him 1 yard on the last run.
But those who are here are being heard.
Handoff, Flowers around the outside. Timeout called. They got to go for a first down here, though.
They're going to have a chance. They are 1 play away from getting the ball back and only needing a field goal to win this football game.
With a guy who just got here Thursday is Matt Prater. Crazy.
This would be one of the gutsiest comebacks I think I've ever seen. Honestly, I mean, for this team, they've got to be exhausted. They've been chasing these guys up and down the field. And now here they are, 1 play.
3rd and 9. 3rd and 9.
Lamar Jackson has to have it in his hands, but whether he throws it or runs it.
Blake Clough running down Jackson with direct communications to DeAndre Hopkins.
3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9. Snap. Pressure coming. Lamar throws. Caught. Short of the first down.
And Buffalo will get the ball back.
Buffalo getting the ball back. Monkey nuts.
I'm going to say, you've got choices to make everywhere here. Your defense hasn't exactly been stopping the Buffalo Bills either.
But they're in field goal range if they get stopped to, right?
I got you. But you also have 3 timeouts on your side,
Yeah,
too.
you do if you get the ball back.
Yeah.
It is 4th and 3, and it is.
They are going to punt it.
Jordan Stout to kick it.
Play the big first.
Punts it.
Not feeling these kicks, and Stout's done a nice job keeping it out of his hands. The Bills will get a ball back around the 20. The whistles you hear.
Ball at the 20 for the Bills.
Gunners going after each other here and blocking, but that is all cleaned up. No fouls. Here comes Josh Allen. But first, a reminder, Chevrolet post-game ahead. Melissa with the stars of the game. We'll look at to next Sunday night in Minnesota. Coming up right after the game. So,
1:26 on the clock.
It's 53rd and final season.
Buffalo, no timeouts left.
Moments. This one will be right up there with any other. The Bills look down and out on this opening night. They were down 15 a short time ago and rallied, and now a field goal with winning.
Pressure coming. Allen throws underneath. Caught. It's a 25. 1:13 on the clock. Ball at the 26.
Another 40 yards.
Hit that subscribe if you're new. Shotgun, go to throw. Sideline, Coleman, first down, gets out of bounds. We're going to do 90 NFL games this year on this channel. Make sure you're subscribed. 1 minute on the clock.
Josh Allen looks in complete control. Just short, drive-starting completions to get this thing going. Plenty of time for him.
Trying to get to him. Allen gets out of bounds. Is that going to stop the clock? It will. 53 seconds. Second down and 6.
And it's a good thing that Josh Allen's as big as he is because he continued forward on the play and didn't get knocked backwards, which would have ended up stopping the clock.
Receivers are Palmer, Shakir, and Coleman.
False start by the Bills.
Mike, what happened that time? Let the call be made.
False start. Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
They were up there at the line.
5-yard penalty, second down. Back to the 34.
And his offensive lineman that time, Deion Dawkins, ends up jumping because of the excited nature of the way that Josh Allen made that call.
So he's 5 to back to 7 and 10.
Second and 10. Here's the snap. Pressure coming. Allen down the sideline. Got a man. Down inside the 40. Palmer was wide open. Unbelievable.
Just absolutely sits that throw in there. That was from the first quarter when he came out with that almost angry look. There's only a handful of quarterbacks in this league that could have made that throw right there. And now Baltimore has to start thinking about what they're going to do with their timeouts.
They get it back to try to respond if Buffalo can score.
Pressure coming. Caught across the middle. Coleman tripped up at the 9. This game's over.
play, it would have given Baltimore and Lamar Jackson an opportunity to get the ball back. Now you're going to get into all those discussions. Now, I got you. We've got Matt Prater, another kicker. He's not their ordinary kicker.
First and goal at the 9.
Kick at this point. Do we even see the possibility of letting them score from here? And I guarantee you the Buffalo Bills are over there saying, even if they do that, take a knee on the 1 yard line.
It's hard to shake your head because we're all doing the same. Of course, the Bills have had remarkable comebacks in this stadium. You think back to
Wow.
it's Frank Reich, but the last win trailing by 15 in the fourth quarter was all the way back.
Yeah, and hit that subscribe if you're new to us. 50 games coming this year. We'll be live tomorrow night doing the Monday Night Football game.
Strategy will be interesting to watch. Do they try to score, and then does Baltimore let them?
I mean, I assume they're setting up for a kick at this point. You want to, at the very least, get rid of those timeouts. I think take it down as far as you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Takes a knee.
They can take another one in, let's say, 3 seconds, but then they become powerless to stop the clock after that. And then, Melissa, it would turn to the veteran Matt Prater.
Yes, I talked to him right before the game during warm-ups. He, as you mentioned, took the red-eye to Buffalo from Arizona on Thursday night. He told me he finally feels like himself today after catching up on sleep. We talked about if he knows any of his teammates' names yet. He said, I'm learning. And I asked how he feels kicking here. He said,
Prater getting warmed up on the sideline.
He's played 3 games here in his career. So hard to feel comfortable in this stadium, but he did kick it here week 1 last year against Arizona. But this is now short stuff for a guy who's attempted 487 NFL field goals coming into tonight. And add 2 more to that here this evening. They've been working on Spencer Brown in these timeouts. The big right tackle has been cramping, getting a lot of fluids in there as the Bills are about to run the 77th play of the night. And it's victory formation.
Victory formation. Ravens will take another timeout.
And remember, Buffalo has no timeouts.
Buffalo has no timeouts.
They have to have the strategy to get their guys out there quickly if they take a knee here and be set, not for a fire drill field goal, but the closest thing to it. Of course, a 2-score game when it was 40-25. Teeth in it. You're 1 play away. We saw the fumble happen. But even at home, I just feel like the Bills lost their energy.
Would you have Josh scramble around and throw it away?
But then when he throws it away, you're going to leave Baltimore 25 seconds, right? No matter how long he scrambles.
Yeah, so you're just going to run the field goal to him out there.
Welcome in, Easton.
They haven't done it with Prater, so he takes a knee, and now they go out there. And then Prater will come on for a game-winning field goal.
Don't forget, we will be live tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Bears, Vikings, right here on the channel. Make sure you're subscribed and that you make it back.
Less than 100 hours in Western New York. As the clock runs down, Prater lines up for a game-winning field goal.
Field goal is good. Buffalo wins 41-40. Buffalo wins 41-40. Congratulations, Bills. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Hit the sub on the way out.